Evening, everybody. How are we? Hope you're well. Are we in sync? I guess that's the first thing we need to find out before we go any further. Are we in sync? Give me a thumbs up if we are. Or are we slightly out? And if we are out, then we're going to have to try and balance it before we get any further. Let me know. How's it sound? Yes, we're in sync. Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Boom, boom, booms all around. In fact, you know what? While we do the intro, let's get some boom, boom, booms on the go. Let me load it up, because of course it wouldn't be boom, boom, Sampdoria without a bit of boom, boom, Cagliarella, could it? How did you find yesterday's stream, by the way? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the first look at FM22? Are you playing it yourself now? Who's managed to get on board with it? Who's not got on board with it yet? Who's still wondering why we signed Andy Carroll? I guess is probably part of the question. You know what? It's not a question that we need to answer right now because, you know, let's be honest, it was a brilliant idea. A brilliant idea. Executed by yours truly, approved by Big Rogie. So here we go. Let's get ourselves up and running for Mr. Boom Boom himself. This will get us going. 4K Gaffer, the Sunderland trauma still etched on his face. You know what? I've still not finished the Sunderland challenge, and part of me thinks I'm just going to give myself an extra day to do it. And I know it sounds a bit unfair, but I might finish it. I'm gonna submit my score as where I am, and that's me, but I'm not sacked yet. So that's the best I can hope for. See Brett, welcome in. 442 Wing Players been working a dream. First time in the chat, welcome in, buddy. Hope you enjoy this. We usually stream Wednesdays and Sundays, but of course, because FM22, we're here more regularly. Give yourself a follow if you fancy that. Come and join the team. We'll do some scrolling back through the chat, to be honest, because we've got quite a bit to catch up on that I've not actually seen. Yokezia, could you check if Spezia has a transfer ban? Yes, we will do that. We'll absolutely do that. Deadfield Cats, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Which save do we go for in the end? Another relegation battle or straight to the top? Sports Mads in. Tyson Fury got me sacked from 2 jobs for saying that. Ooh, that's a backstory I suppose we might have to explore a little bit through there. Am I still on my Colchester save? Still a new save on FM22 release date proper. Yeah, some people obviously still finishing off FM21. We've got Posh. We need to finish Posh next week. Got so close to finishing that. 10 seasons, possibly, well, a World Cup as well with Holland. So we have that to do. So we'll do that next week, to be honest. Get it all finished up. Purchasing this FM22 not going well. What's the crack, Yonaman? Are you not managing to get it done, or is it just are you sort of like trying to hold off and not commit to it? My youth intake is shit, says Friendly Ghost. Up the boys, says Ditch. Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. This is us, right? Let's do a little bit of background. So, Sampdoria started last night. Roffius, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind indeed. We started a Sampdoria. Our card's declining. Oh, shit. Can you do it through PayPal, I suppose, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, so we went with Sampdoria, okay? Bit of a 90s retro Italian vibe last night. The banter bus was in town, I suppose is probably the best way of describing it. We have signed Andy Carroll. We have. And if you don't believe me, this is him right here. This is our sweet Andy 99. There he is in all of his glory. Free transfer to play up front with Cagliarella. It made complete sense to us last night, and still now it makes sense. It couldn't make any less sense if it tried. He's only on £8,000 a week, so that might work out quite handy. We've also had in on trial, we're not going to offer him a deal, I don't think. Jack Wilshere is a possibility as well, so he's not got himself injured, which is weird. Would have expected to have gotten injured by now. He's been at the club for more than 4 pre-season games. I don't think he's going to do enough to get in, maybe. Plus, of course, we've got a non-EU quarter as well. Nigel de Jong, just being angry, being in on trial. Timmy G, welcome in, man. How are you? Pleasure to see you. There we go. That's the boom booms all gone there. Getting started off. What have we got? Friendly Ghost. 8 games left of the season. Shit, man. You have ploughed through this. You've absolutely ploughed through it. Clement Grenier. I want to get Clement Grenier. Let's get him in. See if we can do that, shall we? They reckon a C minus. Oh, we don't have any wages. That could be a problem for now. Right, for now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. Someone suggested this, right? And I need to see if this is true, because someone has already said they've managed to get Belotti for £2.9 million. Now, he plays for Torino, so I can't imagine that they're gonna sell him to us for 2.9 million quid. There's no way we'll get him for that. No. How the hell is that even going to do it? How many stream while Villa are playing right now? I know, Alex. I know. Also, how are you here? How are you here? Look at Antonio Troisi from Lazio and Arezzo, of course. Of course. How can we forget Arezzo? Also, Esposito as well. Esposito, I suppose, if you want to call him by his Sunday name. No, it's not Belotti. No, I don't know who it is that they've managed to get for 2.9 million. That seems crazy value, to be honest. It's half time. What's the score? What's the score, Alex? Tell me some good things. Antonio Troisi looks reasonable, does he? What's the? I tell you what, I am interested in. If you've had a little play around with FM22, I like this whole ask agent about availability bit. This is quite good for me. I like it. We almost signed Phil Jones last night as well, to be honest. Arsenal winning 2-0. That's fine. It's all right. Oh, we could get this. We could get this one done then. 500,000 pounds. Let's try it. Let's try something, shall we? Let's try and get him in. If you say he's good, we'll try him. Where's Arezzo? I mean, because this is a beta, we can kind of muck around a little bit, to be honest. River Plate, £1.4 million. He is going to be non-EU though, so unless he's got an Italian passport, he doesn't. We may have to. We may struggle, but we may get him. Let's have a look. Maybe a case we might have to like sort of boot out a few players, to be honest, and try and sort of change some stuff up. Must have been drinking last night, I presume, with regards to buying Andy Carroll. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, isn't it? To be honest, at the time, it was just like, you know what, this will be fun. Let's play with a big man up front. Andy Carroll is one of the biggest men you can find. We just went through the free transfers, to be honest. We weren't even looking at spending money. It took us ages. In fact, Mrs. J even kicked off. Even kicked off about the fact that we didn't get a game played until like an hour or so into the stream, and I was like, "Come on, this is the first look. You know, we need to see what we can see." Just checked out Wilshere on my save. Torn ACL out for 11 months. Brilliant. That's exactly what you want it to be. Exactly what you want it to be. Let's have a look at some loans. Let's see who's available. Roque Santa Cruz, Marcelo Bernd-Leno, Nikola Kalinic, Rune Jarnstein. Sorry, before we go further, let's have a quick little look and check out Spezia. FC Dallas raid. That means Matt Richards has finished. Evening, David. Possibly evening, Matt Richards as well, if you're here. Hope you're well. How was the stream? Was it cool? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? We're all on YouTube though, on it. So if you pop the link, David, you can pop the link down and give everyone a shout. So my Football Manager Therapy co-host, Matt Richards, was streaming tonight, giving a bit of a breakdown on how MLS looks and how to get involved in it. So yeah, if you're not following, you should be, basically. Nicola Casale on loan for a defender. Okay, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. Also, I'm thinking maybe who was the lad that we had at Roma. We had the left back who was pretty good. I might go and have a quick little look for him. He was pretty good indeed. So where do I find transfers for Spezia? Would it be under information, maybe? Facilities, general, possibly? Where am I going to find out about their transfer ban? It might be in league. Rules. So what have Spezia been banned for? Transfers, loans must end. Doesn't seem like it's anything there. Look under general and then overview. It doesn't seem to be anything in there at the minute. It might be when you take them on yourself, that it might show. So have they got transfer ban in real life? Then I take it. Is that their problem? Yeah, there's nothing there, unfortunately. It may well be. Like, I thought it might have been in League, because when I managed in Belarus last year, everything was in there. I think a ban for signing minors. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing noted there, but maybe if you start with Spezia, it might show up. It might show up, but yeah, at the minute, I can't see for definite. So we'll keep our eyes on it and see what's what. Who is it? Where's the Roma squad? Well, yeah, hope everyone's well. Welcome in. It's Friday night, obviously, as we've just said there. We've got some fun. I think this is him, Calafiori. That's the lad there. 14 million quid. Bloody hell, he's definitely gone up since last year. He was good though. He was very, very good. You put the lad in the Discord. Let's have a look. Casale. Again, I'm not adverse to taking recommendations because of the fact that it is the beta. We can just we can play around. That's between 800 grand and 8 million quid. That's total guesswork in it, really, as to what he's worth. Did you get him on loan though? Okay. Let's take a little pop, shall we? At least 4 players must be registered, must be trained by the club. FFP regulations require the club to keep player wage expenditure down. We're currently overspending, obviously. That's fine, let's do that. And have a little look, shall we? Who else can we look to bring in? Pavoletti. Phil Jones. We can bring Phil Jones in, by the way. This is an option. We thought about resurrecting Phil Jones. We played with wide centre backs on attack last night as well. So it looks brilliant. It looks really great, to be honest. And it plays really well. So I think we're probably going to stick with it. Friday night streams are messing with Gogglebox. Oh, sorry, Chewy. Sorry, mate. I'll try and. These are only like sort of new ones. I don't know what we're going to do going forward. To be honest, what's the thinking for you guys then? Because I do Wednesdays and Sundays, but if we're going to start adding another couple of streams in next season, or sorry, this season I should say, really, or we put one more stream in, where would be a good place to put it? Like, you know, because obviously we're thinking Thursday might still be fantasy football. We could do Monday, I suppose. Then Monday Night Football would have to move, but then you do Sunday, Monday back to back, which is fine. You know, we could do that. Evening, Nick. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday is a reasonable day, I suppose. Yeah, it does spread out a bit, but then, see, I don't want to move the Wednesday because Wednesday has like been our thing. Friday, I suppose, is an option. It does mean that because we do the podcast on Saturday, it means that Mrs. J's weekends are kind of taken with me out the way. And I know we can't go anywhere at the minute anyway because of, you know, this whole COVID thing. You know, they just sweep under the carpet. This whole COVID trivial nonsense. So, you know, Sunday is going to be a bit tricky. But we'll have to work something out. I mean, I'm enjoying it as well, to be honest, Chazzy D. I'm enjoying the regular saves. I think Mrs. J is quite enjoying having me out of the way as well, to be honest. So it sort of balances nicely. I guess we'll stick it in the Discord or whatever. We'll have a bit of a chat and see what's what. Because I want to get something regular. I don't want to have it to kind of be like, oh, you know, this week it'll be a Tuesday, next week it'll be a Friday. Like, you know, people need to know where they are. Particularly with the kind of save we're going to be doing going forward. You're going to need to sort of be able to keep up on top with it. And we don't want to be too far out. So, yeah, we'll do that. How's the save going, Nick? The saves, to be honest, we've only played pre-season last night. So we're coming up towards our first Serie A game. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully we're expecting to finish mid-table. So Anything around mid-table is fine. Anything above mid-table is incredibly good. Who knows what we're going to do. Dan FM, he's taking the night off from the game as well. Apparently Arsenal are that far ahead that the keeper can go and have a cup of tea and isn't even needed, to be honest. So it's one of those nights for Villa by the sounds of it. You know, always the way. But hey ho, it is what it is. So who's everyone else started with then? Who's everyone started the beta saves with? Anyone taking fashionable sides? Anyone taking unfashionable sides? Anyone keeping their the beta save going beyond the beta? You just had a brilliant news item about the 50 best wonder kids in the game. Okay, that's quite interesting. The news items are better. Like, there is definitely new stuff in there now. Petkovic, nice, very nice actually. I like Petkovic, he's a good player. Fraser Lloyd, Man United. FM, Dan FM. I'm in the Ukraine with Danza. Oh, right, that's Dan. We need to talk about this during the night. Okay, so we're gonna have some chats about Ukrainian football. All will become apparent. If you've been following the series so far, you'll know why this is going to become apparent. But guess we'll have to wait until the game comes out, learn the ropes with an easy team, then get rid of signing McFred, then get rid of McFred. Haven't got the beat yet. I have a feeling I was sticking with FM21 for a while. Helen says we have more important things to spend money on. I mean, look, I appreciate that Mrs. Chewy is in a tough situation at the minute, but I mean, I'm not going to comment. No. You haven't done a bad thing at all, Dan. You've done a really good thing actually. But you've got transfer policy, secure transfer ban until. Right, okay, it is in there. Who was it that was asking for it? It was it was Yokeza. The ban is in. The ban is in for Spezia, so you can definitely confirm that. Friendly Ghost has done it for us. Ban is until the 1st of January 2024. So, and that is pretty cool actually. That 50 best wonder kids in football. Can you post this? How do we clip it? Can you post those screenshots to David, Friendly Ghost, and we'll put them up and we can have them as links in here, and then other people can have a look. But you know what? Obviously, easier still. People join the Discord, but if you want to get them to put up as links in the chat, then if you send them to David, he'll be able to do that for you. He's the mod on patrol tonight, by the sounds of it. So he'll do that for you. Sasa Kalajic, yes. Yeah. So what I'm thinking, Dan, is what we're doing for FM22, full fat FM22. Is this the Danube challenge, which basically means, for those who've not done the Danube challenge or aren't aware of what the Danube challenge is, the Danube challenge is, as it says there, to manage in Germany, Austria, Bulgaria, Hungary, Slovakia, Croatia, Romania, Serbia, Ukraine, and if we get the database in time, Moldova. Be nice to manage Sheriff for a little bit, wouldn't it? That'd be quite good fun. The aim, of course, is to win the highest league in each of those countries and possibly a European trophy as well. So obviously we're going to make things difficult for ourselves. We're going to go to Germany last with Sao Pauli. We're not going to go to any of the other fancy teams, you know, like the Munichs or the Dortmunds. So we're going to finish there. And yes, of course, we're going to start in the lowest ranked nations because that's the way we do things. We don't do it by the easy way or the fun way. Gongar, appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome into the stream. Nick, have we used the data hub yet? Yes, we have. We need to get another advert in here actually for some more analysts, but more analysts. But it's pretty decent, to be honest. It's pretty decent. We'll show you what we've got. Right, so what you see is this, right? So this is similar to how it was last time, right? Not too different from last time. Master Jameson's morally good Danube challenge. Absolutely, we're going to avoid all the the horrible teams that there will inevitably be in those regions, but what? Hang on, sorry, I've just had a message from Mrs. J asking, have we got, is there can you hear a frog? What? I don't know what she's on about. No idea, Mrs. J. No idea at all. 10 points from the last 4 games. Sorry, 10 points from the first 4 games. Last game against Shakhtar 0-0. Nice. I like that. I like the sound of that. What we need to do is, we'll see this properly when we break it down. We'll show you the proper. No, Chewy, no. So this obviously is all the stuff that you saw last season. Nothing's changed there. What we will show you is the actual reports you get, which are back down here, I believe. Right, so this is the bit, like your post-match analysis is actually a little bit different now, okay? So what we've got is this bit here, okay? So last match passes is quite good, okay? So this is your new passing networks. Okay, so this is really good for working out who has good combinations, which players are working well together. So here we've got De Pauli, Simunic, and who's number 3? Can't even see who number 3 is. Damsgaard, all working really, really well together. Yeah, so if you see here, see the level of frequency, very, very frequent passes between these 3 players. Okay, you can see that Toro Grosso doesn't really get a lot here, but moves the ball, so the ball comes inside, goes out to him. So he sort of becomes a bit of a target man. That's obviously where he's playing there. So the ball goes to him. You can see as well whether we go off from the right side or left side. We tend to distribute more to the left than the right. So that's quite interesting. I think obviously, I'm sure the more you get into it, the more you'll discover. We've only got intermediate analysis, so again, once our analysts improve, we'll hopefully find more information. Shots, same as last time. The press isn't on this screen actually. It must be on the. They didn't even bother with the pressing. The pressing's pretty good. It shows you exactly sort of when you've been on top and when you've been up against it. And there was one match we played in the friendlies. I thought we were coasting it. We won 4-0. Turns out the entire second half we were absolutely being pummeled, and we hadn't really noticed. But we still scored 2 goals. We scored just at really, really good times. So that's been interesting to have a look at. This is the staff meetings. I'll just close me off for a second there so you can see the staff meetings in full, because there is quite a bit going on here. They're actually pretty decent, I think. I think there has been a bit of an improvement on them. So actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to switch to that screen. Can you see that all right? You can just about see that, can't you? As to what's going on there. So if we accept that, you can see here, training and happiness. We haven't really touched training yet, so we'll do that during this stream, I reckon. Yesterday was just getting set up and sort of trying to work our way through it. High potential players, so again looking out for youngsters. So Catania, Paletti, Valazenia, players that we could be looking to bring through at some point. Also as well, recommended coaching and recommended improvements to coaching, including recommended courses, which is good. So again, and then these obviously remind you all at the end as well. So there's like a little roundup to go, oh, we discussed this, and that's pretty good. So if you sort of click through it, just like, I don't care, just like whatever, let me know at the end. That's then quite handy to see, to be honest. So that's, we've got a little meeting summary here. These people have been sent on coaching courses. We're going to try and get this guy in on backroom staff. So not the worst thing in the world, like a little bit better than last year. And you can turn it off as well, by the way. So then of course you've got little actions as well. So if you wanted to turn it off, under here, oh, they go back into back there. See where the preferences is? Yeah. So every week you can turn that off to never, and then you never bother having to actually have them on if you don't want them. I'll keep them on personally, but you can turn them off if that's your preference. Matty Aqua's in. Evening, Matty Aqua. How are you, my man? Welcome along the stream. Morning indeed in the in Australia. Evening here in the UK. But yeah, how has your day been? Well, how's your day? How did you sleep? I suppose is probably the question. You're about to get ready to go out now, so hope all's well. I'm going to try and get. We're trying to do a little bit of business here. Bring a young kid in from Lazio. I'm also trying to get a lad in from Verona as well. So interesting to see what happens as we go through. Simunic is going to go off to Crotone, so that's fine. We aren't going to be going in for him. It's going to count as non-EU. So we do have obviously an issue with non-EU players. You can only have 2, so not great. But however, we have got Mangala, former Man City defender. Mangala's come in for free, so I'll take that. In he comes. Free transfer. Powerful centre back. Learn from Iowa State, Tony. Don't get a deadline and sign Lewis Baker. Just don't. Right, so what you're suggesting there, then, Friendly Ghost, is sign Lewis Baker before the transfer deadline day. Either that, or it's just don't sign him because he's a non-EU player and therefore it doesn't count. What are we thinking about the hot pink, by the way? I'm liking it. I'm all for the hot pink. Like, part of me doesn't really want to change the skin. Like, I've seen that Renzi's tweeted out that he's done a dark skin for the game, and I'm like, ooh, it looks good, but it hasn't got hot pink littered all over it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether or not we change our skins just yet. So. I need another player who's been registered and at Sampdoria. Do I have to just promote somebody, I reckon? Or is there someone that I can get rid of? Who's a bit crap? Muru doesn't look particularly brilliant. Silva we're going to hopefully try and get rid of. Obviously we've got I like the registration screen. It looks nice, doesn't it? It genuinely, like, so going, oh, this is quite pleasant. I think, to be honest, we said it last night, right, in the first look. I think for a first look, it's really good. It's really smooth. Like, it's very smooth compared to what FM21's beta was. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely think it was. I thought FM21 we were like, wow, this is brilliant. Looking back, it's like, it was pretty good. Like, in beta terms, it was pretty good. Right? This plays better already. So you'll see as we go through it. The animations are smoother. I mean, I've been sat in a couple of streams today, just like sort of chatting away with other streamers, like, and I've seen, get this right, I've actually seen VAR overturn a decision and award a goal. Genuinely seen it with my own eyes. These things here, saw it, right? So it's definitely a thing. Okay. How's Ricky J. Jones in the game? Good shout. I selected a penalty taker and it worse first time. I mean, this is the thing. This is like the level that we're at, like where we're looking for for things like this going, I wonder if this is even a thing. Now I wonder, because all we've got is we've only got Italian leagues loaded on, so he probably isn't there. Yeah, they're not going to go down to Peterborough. But we'll be able to see him in the in the Danube Challenge, hopefully. So yes, so as I say, so going back then, the Danube Challenge is going to be my first thing that I'm going to do on 22. So we will travel around all those countries up the Danube. The plan being, of course, to win a title in each of those highest nations leagues. Then, if we can win an a European trophy as well, that's the ultimate goal. If we can win an international trophy while we're doing it, that would be amazing. Because obviously, remember, what we've got to look out for now is dynamic youth ratings, so and dynamic youth development. So we could potentially get into a situation where, if we have a lot of fun in, say, Croatia, right, we could potentially develop loads of wonder kids in Croatia. If we make the Croatian league really strong, like we are dominant in Europe, then the amount of good Croatian players coming through would improve. Therefore, we would make the Croatian national team really good. So we could potentially win the World Cup with Croatia. That's obviously going to depend upon how long we stay at these nations, but it means that if you're looking to do a build a nation save, the possibility is now there. So that is really, really exciting, I think. I think for people who want to do proper long-term saves, that is now a thing. Right, so keep your eyes out for it, and let me know how you get on. This is the formation we're playing, by the way, as well. Again, if you weren't here last night, it might need a tiny bit of explaining, but I think it makes sense. No Mickey Van Sass only on this save here. Again, Mickey will be on the main game. We're just literally going for just loading the Italian league on. It's part of the Discord challenge, so do obviously get involved in it if you fancy playing around with us. Ultimately, what we've got here, so this is our system. We start off sweeper keeper on support. We've gone with wide centre backs on attack because it's the beta. Everybody wants to see wide centre backs on attack. Spoiler alert for those people who weren't in last night: the movement patterns are really, really, really good. Like, so keep your eyes on it. We'll show you when the when we start it and go, look, just follow these guys during the game. Like, it looks class, absolutely class. We've got a libero. Of course we have. We're in Italy. Why would we not have a libero? I'm just gonna double check if it's the right guy. Yes, it is. It's a 6'5" libero, right? That's what we're doing right there. He may actually be slightly better player as the. Is he better as a libero? Or is he better as the wide centre back? Let's have a quick peek. Better as just a centre back. He hasn't really got the pace to be the. Has he not? Yeah, keep him as the. Actually, I might keep him as the libero and then have Mangala as the pacey man, right? Kandreva, wide midfielder and support. Ihataran, wide midfielder and support. Mazzala, DLP. Trequartista, because of course we're in Italy. Target forward, not target man. Target forward. Andy Carroll. Porcher, Boom Boom, Cagliarella. That's the system that we've got. We have also a Catenaccio system, which is a bit more defensive, which is again a 3-3-4. Or 3-3-5-3-2, I suppose, in one sense, and mad shit, which we'll try at some point just for a bit of a laugh, because we figured it's the beta, we might as well mug someone around. So that's what we've got. What we have noticed as well is that players do tire a lot. Rotation is a huge thing. Your pressing traps are more about your pressing times, so you've got to learn when to press, when to ease off. Stinger, interesting today, Stinger was making 2 copies of his tactic. One was his press set and one was his sit back set. So that might be something I might pick up and learn from, to be honest. So we might have a little sort of copy essentially of the same tactic, but attacking and defending version of it, to switch between games. So I thought that was quite interesting. Also as well, some of the new sort of instructions and team talks are in there. There's some new media items. This is it though. This is what we're here for. Obviously, the new game. Let me know what you think in terms of the new animations. It's genuinely like the misplaced passes when players are tired. Like, mwah, lovely, lovely. Kevez with a sub, 3 months. Appreciate that, Kevez. What a ball there to Cagliarella. Pulls it back. Oh, big Andy Carroll. 3 months for Kevez. Appreciate that, man. Genuinely proud to have you in the squad. Oh, what a goal that is. Now, does this work? Oh, I tried to put a... I thought I had an alert. Offside twice, appreciate the follow. What about that? What about that for a goal? Oh. APC, appreciate the follow as well. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Let's turn that off. We don't need that. Just slow things down. Yeah, I got some. I had some sound alerts queued up. I'm going to put them on the stream deck. So I've got like a Golazzo. We've got some air horns. Just, you know, standard stuff you need for a stream in Italy, I reckon. In fact, Stinger's even said he might potentially let us have a borrow of his mates remix the old Gazzetta Football Italia music, and he's like a bit of a house producer, and it's class, really, really class. Diving header for clearance. Unbelievable. Candreva, nice block. Like, just some of the it just looks like football now. Like, there's more. Oh. Like, what I've seen as well, and this is not an example of it. That's a great header, first of all, off the underside of the bar, but then sort of being able to go straight back in, poke in the rebound. What I've seen today, downward headers. A cross comes in and you get it into the ground. Lovely, lovely. Again, previous animations haven't shown that. Oh, it's brought down his chest. It's brought down his chest. Oh. Sharbo, my mortal enemy. I know you don't like him, do you? Draver puts it in. Sharbo heads from the edge of the area. Libertazari. That's a proper name, innit, for a goalkeeper. Just puts his foot on the ball, turns back round. No more just like, you know, entire place swivels. Great cross, great goal. Big Andy Carroll. Big Andy's got it on the end of it. Look at that. Gets up. Sweet Carroll 99. What a time to be alive, everybody. What a time to be alive. You know, you thought 90s Italian football was mad, right? Just we've got Andy Carroll playing for Sampdoria. And not only playing, he's not even injured yet. Great ball. Cags. I mean, this is Piacenza. I know they're not Serie A, but even still, we're playing. So here's Mangala, right? Look at Mangala down here, right? This is your wide centre back on attack, right? So this is your overlapping centre back. Sweet Carroll 9, ba ba ba. Yeah, but he's number 99, so it's Sweet Carroll 99, ba ba ba. Okay, here's Mangala. Keep your eye on him as he comes behind. Yeah. Here's Andy Carroll holding the ball up. Mangala just behind me, right? Mangala is just behind me, right? He's about to get the ball now, I think. No. What a great goal. Great goal. Candreva with the header. I mean, if this was against me, I'd be complaining because it's another back post goal where the defenders jumped first of all and then the attackers just nodded it straight in. But because I'm scoring, of course I'm really happy about it. Apparently back post headers are still a little bit OP again. So they're a little bit too frequent. So that might get tweaked. So that's pretty nice as well. Here they'll show you where the assist comes in as well. I hadn't realised that last night, so that's quite nice to see. So again, that might help you with your decision about who's going to come off, who's going to stay on. Throw-ins are OP. Are they still? Right. Okay. I never played with long throw-ins last year. So again, as part of my morally good adventure, I won't be using exploits. So we won't be using long throws. We won't be using 4-2-3-1. We won't be using strikerless. We won't be using gegenpress. We'll be struggling in Bulgarian second division 4-4-2 that doesn't work. And you'll all be sitting there going, "Fuck's sake, Tony, just do a win. Do a win. Like, come on, man. There's no moral victory here. Stop making this harder than it needs to be." That's what she said. I'm using 3 of those things. Yeah, you know what? Fair, lovely back heel. And if you are using them, fine. That's completely cool. You know. Oh, completely cool. They're there. Use them. Why wouldn't you? You know, just for me personally. You know, I'm not using them personally, but that's very rarely do people ever do what I do, and I wouldn't recommend it. You know, last night, you know, like people were having, like, you know, huge viewing figures, you know, streaming, like, you know, Newcastle, Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Real Madrid, you know, Arsenal. I'm Sampdoria signing Andy Carroll, so I was like, right, you know what, we're gonna have a select amount of viewers watching this. You know, we could have loads of people, but we don't need loads of people. We need the right people. 3-1 up. Okay. Well, there's obviously Buendia's off as well. I've seen that great header. Oh. Ooh. You'll notice as well that players tire a lot easier. Okay, so we will look to switch players around, particularly with it being pre-season as well. What I have noticed is if you try and make more than one change, it then takes you to the tactics screen rather than 2 quick changes. I think it obviously sort of goes, "You sure you want to do that?" Which in a sense is good, but for me, I'm like, no, I'm cool, I'm alright, I'm just literally changing stuff up. Presumably, obviously, the idea is to suggest that you add some sort of instruction or different tactic or motivation for him. Great header from Mangala. But because it's only a friendly and we're 4-0 up, I'm not gonna give any instructions to the subs. Problem was with the card. Has there been a red card? Oh dear. His replacement scored a nice goal in the top bins. Lovely. So who's been sent off? Has someone been sent off? Should be fixed now. Nice. Oh, the scorecard. Yes, the scorecard has changed. Yeah, they had that originally where it was just all you had was the player's name, surname was for the scorer, but the full name for the assist. And that has changed. Jacob Ramsey scored. Nice. That's good. It's nice to see the youngsters getting on. I take it he's come on for Buendia. Interesting. I wonder whether Chuck will come on. I think it'd be useful to give him a bit of experience in a game like this. Oh, Carroll gives the ball away. But yeah, 4-0, we'll certainly take that. Oh, intercepted. That is class. That is class. That's your pressing trap, isn't it? Just wait, press him, intercept in the 91st minute, and the pressing trap is perfect. Oh, I like that. I like that. Make a note of that time. What time's that? That's 21:47, 57 minutes in, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making notes of times and stuff for the streams. So I'm gonna try and cut little clips. Because we were talking last night about YouTube and stuff and what we're doing for YouTube, and we're not gonna have a YouTube save. We're gonna have a YouTube's gonna come as a collection of, and as well, if you've not spotted as well, little background bits where it gets messier at the end of the match as well, which is quite nice, to be honest. I think what we're gonna do is we're not gonna have a YouTube save. We're going to chop little bits of the stream up, do I think like a monthly roundup or like a end of season roundup. Pop that out, so there'll be something once a month just of the save, so it sort of like highlights the fact we're here. Come and have a watch of it. This is the screen we're talking about, the match momentum, right? So so look at that. We've smashed them, absolutely smashed them. Yet we were under pressure here. Large portion of the first half. Then we dominated, got 2 goals ourselves, scored right at the death to take them, to knock the wind out of their sails again. And the second half was all them, which I guess you can kind of presume because we saw a lot of the highlights. But I wouldn't have thought the first 15, 20 minutes of the half was all them. Not really. But it's good that it shows when we hit them on the momentum and change the dynamic of the game. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. As you can see there, passes. Look at there. Much better. We never went out to the left at all. We went for the right this time, which again is sort of like a change up from last week. So, but again, really good in this left hand triangle. So Carroll, who else? Carroll and Ihataren and Vieira all playing nicely together. Mangala coming up, offering some support. So yeah, that's a nice little sort of pocket to develop, I think. How long are you planning on season taking? 20 couple of weeks. Hopefully, like, yes, Yonaman, yes. Hopefully, I guess that is the answer. Like, I guess there's no sort of rule of thumb, is it? I guess it'll take as long as it takes. Like, we'd like it done fairly quickly so we can get it through. But then again, I mean, you look and think, well, it's taken us what, 10 years at Peterborough, and we've been streaming since March, so that's 7 months to get 10 years. I'd like to do more than 10 years, to be honest, on the save, because I'd like to be able to have a chance of finishing the Danube challenge and then maybe something else afterwards, like a little thing afterwards. That's what I'd like to do. So I guess by going up to 3 streams a week, we'll get more in. Of course we will, rather than 2 streams. What we've had for that's a good shout, Friendly Ghost. That's a good shout. YouTube video for each country. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Okay, I'll make a note of that. That means we need to do a country a month. And then that'll still take a year. YouTube vid for each country. Okay, I like that. I also want to kind of do like a couple of little clips as well, little things we can stick out for on Twitter after the streams have happened and pop them out the next morning. Someone was mentioning YouTube Shorts yesterday. I don't know about YouTube Shorts yet, but if it's a thing and it's not going to take a lot of work and it will yield something, then we'll have a look at it. If it's going to be a case of it's a lot of work and we're getting out from it, we're not going to bother. Right. So again, as I say, we're not going to look at stuff like an extra YouTube save because we don't need that. It's just too much. It's too much. And I haven't got time, to be honest. We've got, a wife, 2 kids, a job, a podcast, some streaming. Yeah, we don't need to add another save in there. The monthly Discord challenge, country month means 2 or 3 seasons of country. That's going to be difficult, especially if we can take 3 streams doing 1 transfer window. Yeah, exactly. And CrossFit, yes, exactly, yeah. I mean, yeah. Look, I don't want to put a time span on it. Like, hopefully we'll get it done. All I can say is in a timely manner. Let's say in a timely manner, shall we? It'll be nice to get it completed. It'd be good to get it completed and actually sort of say, right, there you go, that is what we achieved. Yeah, so now you've purchased the game, Yonaman, what happens is when the game downloads fully, you it just updates. When the full game comes, it just updates. So you don't have to press anything. You'll just wake up on the 9th of November, download the new game, and that's you. You've paid for it. It's in your Steam waiting to go. So so next week as well. Let's talk next week. Next week as well, we've got the we're gonna finish Posh next week because we weren't expecting to play this weekend. So I guess we're not losing any viewers by streaming Posh next week. We're gonna do Posh. Do we still want to do? I think some people did still want to do it from last night's chat. Do we still want to do the Football Manager Ruin My Life watch along? Do we still want to do that? Maybe we'll do it for a little bit and then we can jump straight in and do a bit of Football Manager straight after it. Maybe do that, have a few beers, have a bit of a chat. That could be fun. Friendly Ghost says yes. Right, how do I poll? How do I do a poll? Let's see if I can do that, shall I? Also, Yonaman, ask if you let David know. David, are you still in, by the way? Either David or Rogie will. What the hell's going on here? Have we crashed? Oh, tell me we haven't crashed. It's crashed. Right. Okay. Well, a little crash there. That's not ideal. What we'll do is we will. Yeah, did it crash? Fuck. Never mind. That's all right. Let's go back in. Unfortunately, we have to play that last game again though, because I didn't save it, and then we'll have to go and buy those players again as well, which is slightly frustrating. But never mind. We'll get it sorted out. What we'll do is, sorry, who was it then? So we had that Troyosi, I think, wasn't it? From Lazio. Yeah, what date should we do then? What date do we want to do each of these things on? Because again, we're looking at podcast Saturday. Flackingen, don't worry, we're back in. It's all sorted, man. I don't know what happened there. No idea what happened. Did I press anything? Did anyone see me press anything? I don't think I did. Bizarrely. I'm convinced I didn't press anything, but I could be wrong. Friday the 5th of November. That sounds like a decent day, actually, to be honest. That sounds like a decent enough day the game brought before Carroll did. Yeah, there you go. Andy Carroll was fitter than the actual match engine himself. Up the posh indeed, Ryan. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. A pleasure to see you, as always. Andrea Silva wants out. Let's get him out as well, then, shall we? Just a random crash, same thing happened to me. That's fine, as long as it wasn't something I did. I didn't think it was, but you know when you're sort of like, did I press something? We'll accept these ones that are over a few million quid, but these ones, piss off, bloody 30 grand. This is stupid. So bear with me 2 seconds. And then Adrian Silver has already asked if he can leave, so that's the only reason we're accepting bids here. Okay, I know he's meant to be quite good, but we'll get him in. We'll get him out. It's not a problem. Beautiful hair, says Ryan. You know what, Ryan? I love you coming back in, man. Genuinely, you always make me smile. You're very complimentary, and I love it. I feel tired. I feel old, but then you come in and you're like, going, his hair's lovely. And you know what? It makes an old man feel happy. That's what she said. Evening, Nomadic Striker. Welcome back. Good to see you as well. Hope everything is well in your world. We're just flicking through because we've had a little bit of a crash, so we're just going to try and get everything running back as quick as we can. Seeing if there's anything open that I need to close down to help the stream run a bit nicer. Let's close that down. Let's close that. OBS is running a bit hot, so I might just pop that as well. Started the SAMP save today as well, did you? Excellent. How are you finding it? Are you enjoying it? I'm really thinking it's great, to be honest. I quite like it. It's a lot of fun. We've got Andy Carroll. What's not to like? You know what I mean? What's not to like? We have just we're playing the Piacenza friendly again Saturday. Thankfully, we haven't done too much by the way before the game decided to quit and crash. Otherwise, that would have been really frustrating to have had to like go through it, like, I don't know, 4 weeks or something. That would have been rough, but you know, it's fine. It's not a problem. Struggling for goals, but enjoying it. You're only 7 games in, though. Okay, that's I. You know what? I think I can get that. I think I get where you're coming from with that one. Friendly Ghost nearly finished it already. That's some going, Friendly Ghost. It really is. Do you want to do my Sunderland save as well? Get me over the line for that one. Because you know what? I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with the Sunderland one. Struggling to get that finished. It's taking me a long time. Feeney Shores, hope you're well. Check-up done. 4 to 6 weeks healing time. Mate, love it. I got the pictures. I've been meaning to respond to you today. I did see that. Love it. Love the fact that you're on the mend. Well, you know what? 4 to 6 weeks to hang out with us. That's not bad, is it? You can do that. Yeah, you can do that. So in you come. Make yourself comfortable. And we'll do that here. So we did beat Piacenza. We've got to go back and beat them again. And we will beat them again. The Shan, welcome along. Nice to see you in here. Appreciate the follow. Probably won't attend the staff meeting. We're just going to get the summary to the inbox this time because we already saw it, so we don't need it. I will skip into the the main save in a second. Villa game's back over, lost 3-1 apparently. You don't even do my Sunderland save, not on the evidence of this one. I've Sunderlanded it. You know what? I've Sunderlanded it as well. So, there we go. I think we're back now. Ezekiel Mangala is in. We've signed him. He is now officially a Sampdorian, maybe? Is that a thing? Is a Sampdorian a thing? That's what we'll go with. We've got him signed. Free transfer. So, pretty decent there, to be honest, you know. 6'2". He's going to be part of our... he's basically played as one of our wide centre-backs. So, he's a bit pacey, so that's going to be pretty decent. Get him going on. Plus, we've got Triose as well, which is good. Get him signed. He's a young lad that has already been recommended by Friendly Ghost, so got a feeling he's going to be all right because Friendly's nearly finished the season. So how's it been tonight? It's been good, Rogie, although we have just had a crash, so that's been a bit weird. So we're replaying a game that we've already done, so thankfully it's only the one. We've just signed Mangala, so that's pretty good. Got him on a free. Carroll had a cracking goal as well, which of course now doesn't exist. But we all saw it. We definitely all saw it. So we're all on board the Andy Carroll bus. But yeah, apart from that, we were going to ask, actually, can we get a poll going on for when we might want to do the Football Manager Ruin My Life show. Current thing is potentially Friday the 5th of November seems to be a date that is being floated. Obviously I've not ran this past Mrs. J yet, like, so it could well turn around and she'd be like, no, we have a thing on that date that I've not written in my diary. In fact, let me double check. I don't think I've got anything written in my diary. Friday the 5th of November. I have nothing in my diary. I have nothing. I have no plans. So, what's the poll options? I guess Friday the 5th or another. There isn't really another option, to be honest. Is she not in the chat tonight? She is. She's just trying to deal with the littlest one at the minute. So we've had a bit of a day. We've had a day, right? We got the phone. We got not the phone call. We got the email from nursery that says, "Oh, hello, dear parent. We've had a positive case of coronavirus, and we can't tell you where in the building it is or who's done it." And we're like, "Oh, great, fantastic." That probably explains why little one has been coughing really horribly all morning. So I thought, right, let's get him booked in for a PCR test. So we took him to go and get PCR'd today, which hasn't been particularly pleasant. Then we get an email back going, yeah, it's not in the little one's class, it's in the other kids' class. We're like, great. So it probably is. He's probably caught it. So we're now just waiting, to be honest, to see results for that and see how it comes back. So hopefully touch wood, he hasn't. We've missed out on a few things today. I've meant to go to a funeral today as well, so I was not going to be able to go to that. So it's just been one of those days. But this is what, we come back here and that's good. We get to hang out and things get better. So yeah, we can all have some fun tonight. But December, since it could be a Christmas party, that's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout. Christmas party special. Okay. We're also thinking as well, Rogie, and this will probably affect you just as much as it'll affect everybody else. If we do a third stream during the week, when makes sense? Because always we do Wednesday and Sunday. What's another decent day? Like Friday makes sense because it's then Wednesday, off Thursday, Friday, off Saturday, Sunday, off Monday, off Tuesday. But then, that means that we record the podcast on a Saturday, so Mrs. J gets no days in a weekend. Do we do Sunday and Monday? Do we do Sunday, Tuesday? Do we do Sunday off, then do Tuesday, Wednesday off, Sunday? I'm not sure. I need to try and work it out. Good ball. Oh, Cags. Evening, Mrs. J. There you go. We're talking about Mrs. Jane, and she comes. In she comes. Yeah, I think we because I definitely think that there's scope for, because of the nature of the challenge, there's scope for a third stream because of how long the challenge is going to take. We want to kind of get through it as much as we can. What would be nice is if we could have a different day of the stream, and then the video for the YouTube drops on the Friday. You've not done anything, Mrs. J. We're trying to work out some dates. So we're talking with the chat about when to do Football Manager Ruin My Life watch along. They've suggested on the poll at the top Friday 5th of November as a possibility, and then we're looking at potential. Then Rogie said maybe we do a Christmas party. That could be it. Lovely goal from Damsgaard. And then obviously we're thinking about other dates for streaming, and I said we need to obviously work around, life and stuff, because doing Friday would mean that, Friday stream, Saturday podcast, Sunday stream, it leaves no time for Mrs. J and Mr. J. So, we're obviously trying to work out a schedule that works for everyone. Still at work for now, but it's one order to go, then 3 for the evening. Hope you well, everyone in the chat. There you go. That's what we need. Get Rogie's in there, doing his thing. Multitasking. That's how good a mod he is. He multitasks. Oh, Andy Carroll on the near post. Change the trigger press. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many different things, Yoneman. So many different things. As I say, we've clipped that. So I'll have to go back and clip it. That press goal that apparently doesn't exist, and we'll get that one posted out tomorrow, because that was an example of delightful pressing in the 91st minute as well. Good ball. Oh, it's in the side of the bar. Oh, right. I thought it was Yoshida going to go there as well. There's Mangala. There's the attacking centre back. There he goes. Popping the cross in. And then charging back as well. See how he got back so quick? So yeah, you need pacey centre backs now, really pacey. Otherwise you are going to get caught out. Vieira getting it away. I feel as though this is a more realistic performance than the last one that we had that apparently doesn't count anymore. Lovely back heel. This is a long pull. Long pull. 5th of December, 5th of November, another day in November, keep it to December, other date. 5th of November seems to be winning, to be honest. I like that, I like that, because then that means that we... Yeah, I guess it's a nice thing to sort of have before we finish up for FM20 for the full game in it, really. So I suppose that does make sense. Yeah, no, good shout. 10-minute polls make sense. Also, as well, and this is just chuck this in the chat. out of the possible countries of the Danube challenge, where do you want us to start? Where would you like us to start? Grenier. Look, I said, didn't I? Headers down, downward headers. It's a thing. Downward headers are a thing. Mrs. J's just made a point that says, fingers crossed there aren't many fireworks going off that night, that you don't have screaming children in the background. It's a good point. That is a good point, actually. Slovakia is a good shout, Rogi. Slovakia is a good shout. Oh, great goal. Start the far end and work back to Germany, so Ukraine. That was discussed. Nice one, says Kerpler Cologne. Welcome in, first time chatter. Nice to have you in. If you like what you see, drop a follow on. Would you not flow the river at the start and the beginning? Mrs. J. Dropping some sense. I did ask that to Rogi, to be honest. Mrs. J said, look, do we follow the river? So it is part of our thinking. What day would you have fireworks and screaming children? 5th of November. It's bonfire night in the UK, Alex, where we celebrate a failed terrorist plot to blow up the Houses of Parliament. So there you go. Also, as well, the guy was from York. So apart from the fact you wanted to finish in Germany, well, we could go the other way, couldn't we? Start at the bottom and go all the way up. We can then create a fun graphic of your massive head on a board. I mean, right, I'll be lying, Mrs. J, if I didn't say I've already downloaded After Effects to try and create a graphic that does that. The thing is, I need to actually try and work out how to use After Effects to make it happen, but I'm genuinely, this is something that I'm doing. Official Secule, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind, very kind. Lovely to see you. Welcome to Sampdoria. Of course you haven't been together that long. Yeah. That's right, Mrs. J. Andy Carroll. The sweet prince. He still gets his goal. Look at this. Absolute Carroll magic. Boom. Far too powerful for the keeper. It breaks the keeper's hands. You know. Down he goes. Perfectly onside. Boom. Takes the keeper out. Ian and Ryan C, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Hope everything's good. We're having a lovely time, thank you very much. We're thoroughly enjoying life here in Sampdoria. Getting our FM21 and FM22 on. What am I saying? FM21. That's so last year. Another good header at the back post. Another good header at the back post. Right, we need to get Damsgaard off as well, actually, because he is knackered. Pop the results of the poll over in the secret mod section for the Discord. Nice, nice. I like the idea, though. I think the 5th of November works well. Yeah, as I say, then we'll work out the next sort of stream settings. So obviously we are going to keep Wednesdays and Sundays, and then it'll be a case of going, I don't know, maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday might work. Shabo. I'll do that instead. That'll be my thing instead of Shabba. Great header. The idea of a Christmas party is great too, by the way. Yeah, we could work out how do we do a Christmas. What should we do for Christmas party? Well, is Christmas party just like another? Do we go back to posh? Ooh, actually, I wonder. How would this work? Could we potentially? Could we possibly? Because this PC's got a disk drive. Could we maybe load up the Blythe Spartans save and have a look at that? Could that work? That might work. Let me have a does that sound like an idea for anybody? Would anyone be interested in that? If we try and get the Blythe Spartans save to actually work, and we can have a little look around on it, and it'll be like, what's that, 50 years in or something? If we can maybe play a few games. Imagine if you're sacked on the Oh, fucking hell, Raoul would as well, wouldn't he? He would hate it. He would hate it. Up the Spartans. Again, yeah, like, okay, let me see if that's possible. Let me see if that's possible. If it is, that could be quite good fun. That could be fun. And we'll just play around with it for a bit and just, like, none of it matters. But it's only 2D as well. No, actually, no, it is. It's 3D. I think it is 3D, but yeah, we could see the yeah, we can see if we can do that. That might be all right. That might be all right. That could be the Christmas party then. So we do Football Manager Room My Life watch along 5th of November, and then Christmas party is we stream Blythe Spartans. Now what the chat don't know is the panic look on Tony's face isn't will it work, it's where the hell is the disc? No, I know where the disc is. I know exactly where the disc is. The disc is in the laptop. It never left. It never left the laptop. What I need to work out is how do I transfer the data? Can I get the data off? If I can, we'll do it. Because hopefully, we did it on a Mac, but I hope that it's like I can email myself the save file and then just open it up, because it should theoretically be a standard save file. This may need better brains than mine to work this out, because we can't hook the old Mac laptop, the old MacBook, up to stream. It just wouldn't handle it. It just wouldn't handle it at all. So let's just let's see if that's a possibility. If that's a possibility, that would be good fun. On the watch along, you'll be able to add the ending that you couldn't show. Oh, that's a point. Yeah, maybe we could. Yeah. Maybe we could do that actually. Yes, you genuinely get like some bonus content as well. Okay. It's possible. It's possible. I've never done a watch along, so I don't really know what the etiquette is or what the form is. Like, do we pause it? Do we have like a Q&A while we go through? Like, it sounds terribly self-indulgent from my perspective. Just like, who wants to watch me be funny for a bit? But yeah, I think it should be decent. I suppose we could explain sort of like bits and bobs of the story and how things came about, and yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited by that. I'm excited by it. It'll be something different, I think, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a have a bit of fun with it. And then, yeah, then if we can show the proper end, then that'll be great. Dave Gudger, welcome in, buddy. How are you, man? Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Oh, Stream Deck crashed, does it? So. Alright, Silver's gone to Valencia. That's fine. Ekdal's gone to Hertha Berlin. How are you, buddy? Welcome in, Dave Goodyear. Let me just quickly got to do a slight little update here on this. Right, shout out button doesn't seem to be working right now, so I'll shout you out manually. There you go. Give Dave Goodyear a follow, everybody. Have you hit your 100 now, Dave? I think you have, haven't you? If not, can we please make sure Dave Goodyear has 100 followers? He's genuinely, since he started streaming not too long ago, he's really been improving. It's a really fun save he's got going on. So I'm very excited to see what he does this year. So yeah, if he's not at 100, he should be by the time we finish our stream. Hope you don't mind me saying that, Dave. Is that all right? As I say, I think it's speaking to yourself and Rich, obviously who've been new starting out, newer than me, and I'm new as well. Yeah, just to see the changes you guys have both done in the last few months has been great to see. Really great. Just scratching the surface of the beta. Just played the under-20s. Nice. Who are you? Who are you managing in the beta? Are you doing a Sampdoria or are you doing West Ham? So here we are. First match. First league game, first Serie A match of FM22. Let's get our save before it crashes again. Yeah, we just had a crash as well, Dave, which wasn't particularly fun, but never mind. Low crosses. I mean, look, you're not going to low cross. We've got Cagliarella and Andy Carroll, so come on, we're not going to low cross at all. You had Atalanta away first. Ooh, that's not a pleasant start at all. Nomadic striker. That's not what you want. We've got, as you can see here, we've got Sasenza in the. Oh, sorry, this is the Italian Cup. This isn't the. This is the Coppa Italia. This isn't actually the Serie A yet. So. Right. Go, 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 go. Mangala can get number 5. Casale can have number 28. He'll get triggered with numbers. Going with Sampdoria as an offline beta. Finish FM21 and Everton tomorrow on their new stream. Journeyman save starting Sunday daytime. Nice. What's your thinking with the Journeyman? Are you starting in Europe? Are you starting elsewhere? North America, maybe? Also, for the offline Sampdoria, are you doing it as part of the Discord challenge? Are you submitting your scores at the end as well? I expect the answer's yes. Right, here we go. The first official match in charge of Sampdoria. Hopefully, we'll get a good result. Coppa Italia against Sasenza. We're in the blue with that iconic hoops across the middle, white, red, and black. Andy Carroll is the big man up top. We've got wide centre backs on attack. We've got a libero. We've got a trequartista. What's not to like? Damsgaard holding them out. Good block. South America unemployed and see where we end up. Nice touch. I like the idea of that. Carroll gets it away. You'll be pleased to know, Dave, we didn't actually play against our under-20s, so I never lost against my reserves on this save. To be honest, Sasenza have started the game much better than I was expecting. Oh, that's a miss and a half. That's a miss and a half. We need to get these boys sorted out, I reckon. Right. Slow the tempo down a smidge. What we've learned as well is that you obviously got to time your press as well. Change it up a bit. They're coming at us a lot, aren't they? Good block. Right, here we go. Right, so maybe drop a smidge. Force them back outside. Maybe even turn these guys into defensive midfielders. Just for now. And then hopefully improve a bit in the second half, because they have had us over a barrel. We are not playing well at all. As I say, loads of different options here at this point for team talks. So we're not going to go through them all, but there's definitely a few. We need more possession in the second half. This is what I've seen. We've not taken nearly enough shots. Disappointed with that. There's one that just says, "I'm not angry, I'm disappointed," which I thought was quite nice. Yeah, this is better. This is better. We've got the ball. We didn't seem to have the ball in the first half. Yoshida getting forward. Nice tackle, Candreva. See, that's the thing. Candreva can actually do that defensive work as well that Damsgaard probably isn't that good at. So if I look to move Damsgaard off, put possibly someone like De Paolo on, Candreva can still do the left work as well. Do that. Maybe switch it back up to positive now. Let's go slightly urgent pressing. See if that helps. That's the sort of things that mums say, and it stings. I know. It's like, I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. It's like, oh no, I'd rather you were angry. Great ball. Cags. Oh, was a good ball. That was a good ball. Demand a bit more. Let's see more from the team. It's been a better second half performance. We actually touched the football. Oh, Cagliarella could have played it back inside. Looked like Carroll had a bit of space. Corner kick, though. Who's going to get on the end of it? Carroll, Chabot. Chabot goes up for it. Yoshida. Cagliarella tries a header. Nothing. Finished, although it's nothing to celebrate. Mate, the fact you finished the first season on less than, well, just over 24 hours after the beta launched, that's absolutely something to celebrate. That's absolutely something to celebrate. How you've managed to get it done in 24 hours, I've got no idea. No idea at all. Cagliarella outside to Great ball in, headed away. Kadreva. Now I've deleted and look at my main save. I mean, as I said, I genuinely don't know how you've managed to get the whole thing done. I'm wondering, do we keep our press on, or do we we've pushed Kadreva further forward? That's going to cost us. That's why. Offside, is it? Is it going to get ruled out? Come on, rule it out. Rule it out. Oh, what? Goal awarded? This isn't good. Like, there you go. There you go. For people who don't believe, VAR has given a goal. VAR has given a goal. Right. 142. We need to... How are we gonna get back in the game now? Vieira with an effort. I mean, this is exactly what we expected, right? Warman halfway through the first season, just a small save with Sarah only. Nice, man. Who are you managing? Who are you managing? As you can see, we've got we've got Sampdoria on the go, and we've signed Andy Carroll, and he's just levelled us up. The big man for the big occasion leaps like a salmon. Oh, what was it the 90s football Twitter had the other day? Like a salmon on a trampoline. I'm going to take the press down as well, actually, at this point. I'm going to sit back just for a minute, and then we'll repress. AS Roma. I mean, well, I'm glad you're a Roma fan. I fell out with Roma on FM21. We had a challenge. We had a Discord challenge where we were going to manage them for one season, do a Mourinho. It was called Roma Wasn't Built in a Day, and you could only sign players from where Jose Mourinho was previously managed. So Liera, Benfica, Porto, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Inter, Man United, and Tottenham. And on paper it sounds easy enough, but it's really tricky, and I hate it. I got sacked with one game to go. Like, I couldn't get it. Like, I think the fact I kept talking about my job in the press, and the board kept telling me not to, I think eventually they got a bit pissed off at me and just went, you know what, it's probably better if you go. And I was like, yeah, I think so as well. So yeah, it was one of those we agreed to disagree sort of saves. But some people enjoyed it. I'm still a bit surprised that we're losing this one, to be honest. First half was all them, second half was all of us. This last 20 minutes, last 15 minutes, I suppose maybe has been a bit more Sasenza, so we are needing to do something now. Just need to hold our shape for now. I think we might have to press. Because sitting back's just allowing them to come at us. I know it's technically game over, but go on, dear Paulie. The animations are lovely now, aren't they? Oh, cut out. Might as well see what this FM22 is all about. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, Rogue. It's fine. There's not much to it. You probably won't enjoy it. Penalties, is it? Extra time. Extra time. Time for everyone to dig in. Tammy Abraham's a beast. Tammy Abraham is a very, very good footballer. Very good footballer. And I think, yeah, I think you've done well to get him in. He'll do great. He'll do great in the in Serie A. You saw the Latvian leagues and my heart skipped a beat. Yeah, you know what? That does sound fun, doesn't it? That sounds very fun. Very fun indeed. We need the Moldovan league, so someone needs to keep an eye out for a Moldovan database as part of our Danube challenge. God, look how much fitter they are than us. They're like chasing us down. So I'm wondering whether we slow it right down and hope for the best, or whether we just get outran. Nice ball back. See, even just little things like that, like thinking to go back to the goalkeeper to restart the attack. It's much better than it was in FM21. Physio just running up and down the touchline there. Uh-oh. Good block. Get it away. That's right, just stand him up. I can't believe that we're the home team and we're the ones being made to chase the ball. Like, you know, might have to drop back and stick another defender in, actually. Let me go like that. Wing back on defend, wing back on support. And then you can be give me a shadow striker. How's it all going over here? It's going very well, Team Dubs. Loving it, to be honest. Physio just walked through your own goal, did he? Oh, come on. Dirty, dirty ref. Awful. Come on, boys. How are you anyway, Team Dubs? Are you well? You had a good day? So you managed to get... Sorry, we need to go back to Friendly Ghost here. You're up at 7 with the kids and you've basically been playing all day. Haven't really done anything with the save, no meetings or whatsoever. I mean, even still though, that's impressive. Like, do you just literally just click and like not even make subs or change tactic or interact with anything? Like, that seems so quick. Like, are you on... What highlights do you play on? It's impressive is what it is. It's really impressive is what it is. Then again, you're right. I mean, I guess if I waste time with press conferences and stuff, then yeah, we could probably speed that up a little bit, couldn't we? Oh. Right, he's not having a second VAR goal given. He's not having a second one. He's not. First one I'll take, second one. 2-1 game. I mean, yeah, he is onside. Typical TJ though. First game of the save, we're losing to a lower league opposition. Yeah, he's just on. He is just on. Oh well, not much we can do now. Not much we can do now, but chuck everyone forward. Hope for the best. Might as well lose 3-1. I had 2 tactics, home and away on extended highlights. Yeah, I think we've got 2 tactics. I think we've got our... This is like our sort of home tactic, I reckon. Not a great example for it today. Then we've got the Catenaccio 5 at the back for when we need to shut up shop. Actually, I think we need to change our players' mindsets, don't we? I think we've still got these guys on wing backs, so. Oh, Andy Carroll. Let's keep the shadow striker for now, but it's meant to be a Trequartista. Oh well. One game in, one defeat. It's what we expected in it, really, to be honest. We wouldn't have it any other way, right? Start the way we mean to go on. Bloody FM22, man. Right, high press. Let's do that. Last couple of minutes. See if we can force an error. You're right, friendly ghost. Absolute narrative. I mean, look, this is absolute shithousery, isn't it? Just sitting back. Not good. Not good. Not good enough at all. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Dust ourselves down, go again. First match is always going to be the... First match should really be one where we maybe get something out of it, but no, not us, not us. We've got a different way of doing things. You know, one of these days, one of these days. I mean, rock and roll lifestyle. Yeah. What you got there? You got FM and Final Fantasy. That'll do you. That'll do you, won't it? You know. Right, and we start the season away to AC Milan. Just one of those easy games to start with, eh? I suppose if you get it out of the way quickly, then it doesn't really matter, does it? You know, let's see who we can get on in on loan, shall we? We haven't really got a huge amount of money. £8 million. We're already over our wage budget as well, so we'll have to cut some of that back and scale into it. So we're probably going to have to look mainly for Italian players as well. Just obviously to try and keep our Italian quota up. He's pretty good. Available for loan. Could do with a left-sided player, actually. Josie Altidore. Curtis Jones. There is still players available on the free transfer market as well. If we have a look, I think there's players like Paulinho still possibly available. We had Jack Wilshere on trial. Rogi's load up Kilmarnock. First thing I'm great with as transfer hub is Morten Gamsch Pedersen is available. What that sounds to me is that you know, as the first thing you've done on the save is signed Morten Gareth Pedersen. Do I summon the spirit of Tony and sign the old boy? But you should already have signed him by now. You shouldn't be asking me for permission. This should already be done, Rogie. You should be sending us a picture of you stood with your arm around Morten Gareth Pedersen. That's what needs to be happening. I would have already done it. He's got a hip injury. Perfect. If he can't last a whole season, that's even better. Think of the narrative. You signed him and he can't even play. What would be better as well is if you sign him and don't register him. That would be a really good way of doing it. Christian Maggio, 39 years old. Cremonese. Cacciatore. Migliore. We've got Gabbiadini coming back in as well from injury, so that should offer us another option on the right. So I think if we can find another central midfielder, maybe, I'd be quite happy there. And then after that, I think we're close to as good to go as we're going to be. Maggio Matter. Benessi. Actually, let's just have a look at the Italian national team, shall I? And see if there's anyone that's relatively cheap. There. They may or may not be. Mancini, Brian Cristante. He's not going to be cheap at all, is he? What about the under-21s? Pepete. Probably a bit too expensive for us. Calafiori, very, very expensive, but was class. So we'll keep our eyes on him, I reckon. Vignato. Again, looks pretty good. Out of our transfer budget, I reckon, though. There's Esposito, depending on how you pronounce it. I guess your accent will dictate that. The other Esposito, the other Esposito. Cambiaso. Tonali, 56 million for Tonali. Ravella, 22 million. Ricci, 30 million. I mean, decent, really, aren't they? The Italians have got enough of a squad to not really have to stress. Milanese, there was the other guy on it from Roma. He was a bit of a baller. Wilfred Gnonto. 17 years old, 16 for acceleration. Who's he wanted by? Dortmund, Juve, Bayern Munich. Maybe we put him on the shortlist and ask about him. Calafiori, 15 million, Rogie. 15 million for Calafiori. I don't think we've got we don't have the facilities for that big man. It's absolutely the answer for that. We got played off the park. Didn't we? Yeah, Rich Owens, special boy, making the big bucks. As he should do. Speaking of Rich Owens as special boys, maybe we sign Scott Cashcott and get him in. Federico De Marco, 23 years old. That's the guy we put the bid in for. Yeah. Happy with that. I've got one of the members of the press already hates me. I mean, he can fuck off, right? You know what I mean? Well, but it's fine though, because all we've got to do is go and play AC Milan next, so totally fine. Totally fine. Right? No problems at all. Ban the press. Yeah. Exactly. It's Italy. Anything. You can do anything in Italy. Surely. I'm sure Matt isn't 100% happy with me going to Italy going, he's going to say something he shouldn't say. I'm not. Honestly, I'll be fine. I'm going to be dead well behaved and everything. Who's current... who are the current captains and the vice captain? We currently don't have one. Okay, that's fine then. So... Caputo, you know what? Maybe Yoshida, because I do like the idea of a defensive captain. Yeah, get that done. DeMarco could potentially be coming on loan. Nice. Is the press member Chabot in disguise? Possibly. He could well be. 6'5" worth. He's sat there with just a hat and sunglasses on. I want to ask a question. Don't do the accent, Tony. Still not as bad as Rich Owens earlier on this morning. Oh God, the accents he was doing. Oh, make your blood boil. Now, I don't mean to worry anybody, but Andy Carroll wasn't registered, and I don't understand how that is. But don't worry, he's in now. He's in. I think that's all we need, isn't it? Yeah, we need Andy Carroll registered, both in the first team and at the doctors. I mean, that would really fly against the whole Tony Jameson's morally good adventure, wouldn't it? Friendly Cups go, oh, Tony's doing a morally good adventure. Oh, okay, that's interesting, because he was doing accents the other night. No, we're not gonna go down that road. If you want number 88 goalkeeper, you can have number 88. Contrava's got 87. Nobody else wants big numbers. Andy Carroll's got number 99 because, of course, reaching for his eyes, I saw him. I was yawning. I was just yawning. That's all it was. Nothing else, officer. Your Honour. Can't prove it. Can't prove it. So AC Milan away, then Torino at home. That's the start of our season. So big match, then local derby. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Maggio, I like the idea of getting him in, but unfortunately he's going to count as a non-EU player, so we can't get him. Without selling somebody, can we sell Coley in time, do you reckon? Do you know what I mean? Sell Coley in time to justify bringing him in. Sell Ekdal. Yeah, Ekdal's already gone, I believe. Yeah, we've already got him gone. Yeah, Ekdal and Silva both gone. Ekdal's gone off to Hertha. Silva's gone off to Valencia. Askildsen is staying. Can we get him in then, do you reckon? £30,000. 30 grand's fine, isn't it, really, for him. He's a good player. He's a good player. All eyes on the Lombardo derby. Do the Lombardo, everybody. Let's get it saved so it doesn't crash. Right, so we can start the first game of Serie A. Saves pretty quickly, actually. That's quite nice. Yeah, we can see the first actual match. So what we'll do is before that starts, I'm going to pop Boom Boom on while we're talking to the press, getting ourselves all hyped up for the match. Because that seems the reasonable way of doing stuff, doesn't it? You know. Right, there we go. Oops. Just mute the ads while that's happening. Right, skip the ad, get the sound on. Time to go. Some boom boom. I think because the Serie A season started, we now feel as though we should have should get the copies back out, you know. Get like a little biscotti biscuit and you get a roll neck on, like James Richardson. Boom, boom, kangarella, boom, boom. I'm not sure if I'm disappointed. I thought this would be the Venga Boys. Wear one of those t-shirts you made me buy. Which ones? The Gazzetta ones, yeah. I was going to actually. I was going to put my my white one with the stack on, but it was a bit too creased, so and I couldn't find the one that says Golazzo. It'll be in a drawer somewhere, folded up nicely. It will be folded up nicely. I mean, you saw last night's stream. I had me Gazzetta one. The Gazzetta one was on there, so. I mean, it's absolutely one of the greatest songs of all time. Its talents are so good at random pop music. I mean, the other option is that we change the playlist to Europop as well. Which I'm more than happy to do. This is my favourite bit, the little breakdown bit. I mean, should we play some Europop? We should do that. Morton didn't want to come to Killy, so I signed a 6'9" striker instead. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes. I love that. I love that. I love that, Rogie. That's perfect. That is perfect. Right, what we're going to do here, this is going to be our away tactic. We don't have wide centre backs on attack for the away tactic. It's a bit catenaccio, if I'm honest with you. The idea, don't concede goals. Let's go now with we want to get a anchor man, but it's probably needs to be a regista, really, doesn't it? To be like proper Italy. Proper Italian football needs to be a regista rather than an anchor man. He's a good ball winner. Let's play that there for ball winner. So that's how we're going to go. Yeah. So that's the away formation then. Okay. Happy with that? I think that looks fine. That looks fine to me. Obviously, we need to keep our eyes on this guy. This guy, Salamakers, is obviously going to get forward, so I'm going to kind of press him. Show him onto his weaker foot. Press him as he comes forward. The camera isn't in sync. Oh, God. Right, how much out? Camera seems knocking itself loose. Right, okay, no worries. Right, way out or how far out? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds out at the max. Woof. Half a second, right. Is it... Bear with me 2 seconds. Right, how about now? There. Back in, out. Let me know. Are we in, out? Do we shake it all about? Have I reset it too much? We could be back in, we could be back in. Excellent. Cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, team. Good spot, Dead Fools, by the way. Give yourself a shout out there for spotting the tech issues. Good work, good work. Hornets Fred, in you come, welcome along. Appreciate the follow, very kind indeed. Oi yourself, sir. Oi yourself. How are you? Watford fan, I presume, I'm guessing, for the Hornets. If you are, welcome in. How long before Ranieri gets sacked? Tomorrow, maybe? Day after? Nice to have you in. Who are you managing as part of the beta? Are you sticking with Watford? How's everyone's betas going, by the way? We've not feel as though we haven't really checked in on yous. Come on now. Here we go. Right. So us versus AC Milan. What can possibly go wrong? Away from home. Looks like an interesting save. Never done a save in Italy before. Oh, excellent. Well, welcome along, Hornets Fred. Then we're going to try and make it interesting. We've already done that by getting Andy Carroll in. So that's the first thing we've done, and I'm already pissing everybody off. So needs more boom boom. Fermendo, welcome in. Appreciate the follow there. Dave B as well got a follow in there. Very, very kind. Appreciate that. You can't see the bottom of the screen. You've tried everything. What, like, how far down? Like this bit here. Is it to do with? Is it to do with the size of the screen that you're watching on? Because I'm outputting at 1080. Sorry, 1280 720. Yeah. So it should still come out full screen. Let me have a quick look on Twitch, see how it looks. It may slow things down at my end, but just due to my computer not being particularly brilliant. Internet's good, but my computer's not great. Uh, 1280 main. Oh, your FM. Oh, your FM. Okay, got you. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, like I say, I do 1280 when I'm exporting from here, but my actual game itself is on. I'll show what I've got here for actual screen size is. I think I've actually made it big. I think it's 1920. I've got for actual screen size. Yeah, keep changing it. I'm on scaling 100%. Are you zoomed in? Maybe. Is it here? The zoom. Have you zoomed? Because if you click on these, then it maybe makes it. You might lose the bottom bit out when you're playing on your game, possibly. You've tried the zoom as well. Have you clicked one of these buttons, boy? Have you clicked that button there? Because if you click that, is that what you've got? I'm doing a bit of helping here. So if you've clicked that little button there, the little iPad. Oh god, sorry, I just realised you can't see me there. Sorry. Yeah, if you click the iPad button here, that takes that off. So if you've maybe clicked that, then that's why you maybe don't see it. Just a guess. Probably have to try a smaller resolution. Yeah, try that, see if that works. Hopefully it'll be fine for you. You've got Watford's beta save, doing the main save with Hemel Hempstead. Nice. You only same player as Hertfordshire. I love that. I've got a mate actually who's a Watford fan. You probably. It sounds really stupid if I say you probably know of him, but like I get a feeling you probably would know of him. He's a Watford fan, and his main side is Hemel Hempstead now. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. So yeah, Hemel sounds great. Get the ball away. Maggio doing Sampdoria, still in the pre-season. Couple of good signings so far, doing okay. Nice. If I just dropped out and come back in. Ooh, good save. It sounds really loud in my earphones. Sorry, 2 seconds. That sounds really loud, and I don't know why. It shouldn't be. Carroll to win the golden boot. Oh, absolutely, they don't make boots that big if they're made of gold. Can't. I wonder if you accidentally put it on a full screen mode. Possibly that might be it. Right, so half an hour in, holding our own so far. Obviously, famous last words now. This is the point they score. But look at all those players behind the ball. Back post, safe hands from the goalkeeper, from Ordero. Yeah, how's everyone's saves going, by the way? Hope you're enjoying FM22. If you're new to the channel, feel free to pop a follow on. We stream Wednesdays and Sundays. We're going to stream one more day as well. We're busy working that out. We're going to do 3 streams a week. Going forward, we're doing Sampdoria for the beta, as you can see. And then for FM22 full fat, we're going to be doing the FM22 Danube challenge. So take a club from each of those nations: Germany, Austria, Bulgaria, Hungary, Slovakia, Croatia, Romania, Serbia, Ukraine, and Moldova. The plan being to win the highest league in each of those nations. If we can win a European trophy, that will be the ultimate accolade. And international trophies will be fantastic. So the plan being to end in Germany, and ideally with Sao Paulo rather than Munich or Dortmund. So that's my plans. If that sounds like the sort of thing that you're going to enjoy, let's say drop a follow on it. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch for free. Gives you a free sub every single month. You can sub to the channel, doesn't cost you a thing. Jeff Bezos gives you some of his space diesel. and I get a little kickback, help support the channel, and then we put it into making the channel better, to be honest. So just recently bought some new lights. We just got the new camera's been set up properly, the microphone's relatively new. Yeah, it's all going good. We're enjoying it. Off the line. Oh. Also as well, we've got the Football Manager Therapy podcast, so do get involved with that. Out every single Tuesday as well, for your auditory pleasure. And we've just had a bit of discussion that we're going to do a watch along of Football Manager Ruin My Life on Friday the 5th of November. Golazzo indeed. Charlie Fossil, welcome in. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, we're going to do a watch along of Football Manager Ruin My Life, just for a bit of a laugh before the main game comes out. So if anyone fancies that, we'll obviously stream some FM after it. We'll have a few beers, have a bit of a laugh. Just something a bit different. Anyone fancies it? Stick it in your diaries. Come and hang out with us. Be good fun. Be weird to watch my show back, to be honest. It's been that long since I've seen it, and definitely that long since I've performed it. So there might be little bits I'll be like, oh, I didn't remember I said that. Either that or I'll be cringing, going, oh my god, that's awful. But I'm sure it won't be. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. Especially as well if people haven't seen it for the first time. So that'll be great to see people's initial reactions again. Oh, close him down. Good block. We're going to laugh at your FM jokes and relate weirdly. That's the thing. That's the thing, Yonaman. Like, people genuinely got on board with it. It was great. Friendly goals for the bits. Appreciate that, man. Very kind indeed. Very kind. Thank you, mate. This is the first game of the season, Charlie. Yeah, we played 99% of pre-season last night. We played. Great save. Great save. We've had to replay one of the. Oh, you've got the remote. I don't know how it works. I don't know how you've managed to get it to work. Some people haven't got it to work, but if the Believe remote's there, then brilliant. Do you have to do that with the cheers rather than what you call it with channel points? That's fine though. That's cool. Got you. How's the spag ball formation going on? We haven't touched the spag ball yet. This is the Catenaccio grind out 0-0, and so far, don't say it too loudly, but it seems to be working. Oh, right. I need to make a change. Yeah. I think I play in windowed mode. I'm sure it said there that that's what I've got windowed mode on. Where is it? Interface, is it? Standard size, 100. All. Yeah, standard size, full screen, so not windowed. 1920 by 1080. That's where I am for it. Also, got an ultra wide monitor. There you go. That'll be it then. That'll be it. Right, we need to look to work out how we protect this lead. So I reckon Cags is doing well, but do we bring Cags or Carroll off? You'd think at 32 Carroll's legs have got a little bit more in them, but I think that maybe he's the one that's likely to get injured. So if we bring Terragrossa on, okay, Terragrossa can go on. Damsgaard, Aoife, can he go there into the Mez role? Yeah, I don't want to change too much, that's the problem, but we do have some players who are pretty knackered. Coley, Ferrari, Casala. It's a good time for you to get in, isn't it, for Mangala, who's a bit angry. Let's try that. That might work. Any big towers in. Change Yoshida, yeah. Well, Yoshida's slightly fitter than Mangala, so obviously Mangala's not had a full pre-season. And now Cagliarella's got injured, so that was always going to happen, I guess. So they've taken out the threat. They've taken out the 2 shots all game. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. This is literally, this match is low block. Part of the bus. Exactly. Like, we need to make sure this tactic works for that environment. And at the minute, that's what it seems to be doing, because these are the games we're going to lose. So let's try and block out, get a point. This is how I should have played with Peterborough. Why did I have to say Peterborough? And then we concede a back post header. Oh. No, not yet, Charlie. We need to go and try and get that sorted. Unbelievable. We do believe, Friendly Ghost. Right, tell you what, let's go. Let's switch it back up then. See what it looks like. Just gonna have to go for it for the last few minutes. Classic K, welcome in. How are you? Lovely to see you. Get yourself a little shout out there. How's things going on? Welcome into the stream. How's your beta going? And what's this I saw about your Fine Wine Fridays, was it? You posted out the other day. That was pretty interesting. Just lost our first game, sadly. But you know what? Like, ignore this bit, right? Ignore the fact that we were completely hammered, okay? Take pride in the fact that it took 89 minutes for them to break us down. That's what I was after, right? The plan with that tactic is literally just to low block and don't go anywhere. Like, just make it really, really difficult to break down. And you know what? For it to take Milan that long to do it, yeah, exactly. I completely hammered, lost 1-0. Like, fine, give me that. I'll take that all the time. You know, that's a 0-0 win every single day of the week. Not too bad. We're rooted at the bottom of the table. Zaha and Gohei have just buggered off the African Cup of Nations. It's going swimmingly. I mean, that sounds class. To be honest, that sounds exactly where we're at. With pretty much everything in it. We've got so we've just started. This is our first Serie A game, but we've got this guy. We've got Andy Carrollin on a free transfer. So that's our big news. You just signed Kiefer Moore, Hornets Fred. Nice. That's a decent signing indeed, to be honest. So our starting schedule looks like this. Milan away, Torino. Oh, of course, you're doing bottom of Christmas, aren't you? You know, we did bottom of Christmas with the championship, and we all ended up at Wickham last year. And some people loved it, some people hated it because it was just absolute grind. But I think bottom of Christmas is really, really fun. Really fun. The spag ball at home. I mean, we've got so it's the derby. Is it the derby? Torino? It is, isn't it? Genoa is the big derby. So we probably don't go spag ball at that point just yet. Maybe spag ball against Empoli. Absolutely. I mean, look, we're doing all right. That's tough. There's no easy games in Italy. There's no easy games at all, is there? I'm looking at this going, where's the bit where we're going to have like a nice run of games? I think we finish away to Atalanta and away to Lazio. Oh God, this is going to be like, I'm starting to get flashbacks now. Already I'm thinking that going to Italy was the wrong idea. But you know what? It'll be fun. It will be fun. I know I say it all the time and I shouldn't say it all the time, but it'll be fun. It'll be fine. Right? We'll have a lovely time. I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy it. And Andy Carroll's going to end up being the top goal scorer. He's going to win the what's the Italian top goal scorer award called? The Putini or something? I don't know. I may have just made that up, but March looks fun. The derby away, then Inter, then Juve. Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll get sacked in March. You know, my beard, by the way, is pretty awful. I don't know if there's a way of changing beards during the season, but that looks, it looks like I've put it on to sneak into a pub to get served. Just be like, oh no, I'm totally 40. Like, mate, what's class are you in at school? Like, 9th. Like, yeah, exactly. We'll attend the recruitment meeting because I don't know if you saw on yesterday's screen, the Poutine Award, isn't that Canadian? Top chips. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it the other day. They actually do turn up this time with something. Whereas of course last year it was just oh, here's the recruitment meeting. Who should I sign? These players' names. The Kappa Canary. That's the word I was looking for. I've got all these players' names written down. All right, what do you know about them? Nothing, boss. Nothing at all. Like, okay, what should we do? Maybe scout them if you like. Bolly apparently is a absolute must do. 1.8 million? Really? Okay. If we can do 1.8 million, that's fine. I need to rebalance me wages as well, obviously. But okay, Ramirez, little tiny Ramirez. Yeah, we've got for the playlist, by the way, as well, guys. We've gone Europop, obviously because we're in Italy. We've had our Boom Boom Cagliarella playing, so we figured we'll get some Europop on the go. No Italian disco tonight. Well, I mean, this is probably as close as we'll get to Italian disco. We've had our cags on, so you know. Shouldn't it be opera? I mean, potentially, Alfie. Yeah, potentially. You're right. Bit of Figaro gets us going. I'm getting Andrea Bocelli on later if I can do, but obviously we have slight issues there with copyright. So Gianluca Pagliuca, come on, leave Bologna, come to us. There you go. We'll get him in. Alfie, yes, Torino. Sorry, Bocelli won't say. I can't. I should have looked up, shouldn't I? Is it Barella that they got for? Katie, were you in Sweet Left Foot stream earlier on? Was anyone in Sweet Left Foot stream earlier on? You were, weren't you, Alfie? Who was saying that someone managed to get someone for like 3 million quid? Was it Barella or Bellotti? You in Dupes? Ah, right. Or was it in Dupes that was saying someone today was saying, oh, you can get this guy for like 3 million quid? No chance. We probably can't. Then if it's Bellotti, we probably can't because he's obviously at Torino, and they won't sell him to us for that. Absolutely won't sell him to us for that. Someone got Bellotti for 2.9. Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to do it with us because obviously they don't really like us particularly well. I thought we had a Europop playlist that didn't have vocals on, so apologies for that. Someone's loaned them Bolo, only paying their wages. Someone apparently had got James Ward-Prowse as well for loan. Or was it? No, it was loan. Yeah, Brian Bolo for wages. That's not too shabby as well, mind. David Batella. Okay, there's definitely something there. Should get some scouts on him. See what he looks like. I mean, we can have a look for him, Bolo, can't we? I mean, that's you'd be happy enough, wouldn't you? You'd be happy enough getting him just for wages. That's it. Managed to get Renato Sanchez on loan. That's a pretty good shout as well. I mean, I think what we've done in terms of business has been pretty good. Like, so we've come in here, so we've brought in Andy Carroll on a free. We've brought in Mangala on a free as well. So decent centre half, I think. 30 years old. Can't really grumble with that. We brought this Triosi lad in, who apparently Friendly Ghost has already played this season with Sampdoria. He seems to be pretty happy that he turns out decent as we go through. So he's a youngster, so he'll develop for us. Casale we've brought in on loan as well, 6'3" defender. So he's not costing us a great deal, £500 a week here. We're also hopefully getting in Musacchio on a free transfer as well. We've sold Silva, we've sold Ekdal. So if we can then get in, we've got a couple of guys as well. We're trying to get in another wide player and another sort of defensive player. So if we can get that, then I think we're in a good spot, to be honest. And we've not then spent a lot of money either. Marco Varnier is decent. Okay. Varnier. From Como. Okay. Get some scouts on him then. See what he says. What's the budget? So budget's not huge. Budget's 8 million. We need to slightly adjust it up for wages because we're paying a bit over at the minute. So let's rebalance that. We're committed to 6-7, right? Yeah, we're probably going to be way over then. So I'm not that fussed about spending a lot of money. There you go, we're back in budget now. So call it 4 mil, and then whatever we can raise. As I say, not Anil, yeah. Is it Anil or Anil? There he is. There's Libero as well, actually. That'll be the thing. That's a great shout. Is he going to be? He's going to be non-EU, isn't he? Right, let's chuck him first of all for that, and then see what happens. This Bolly guy is going to be crazy, isn't it? I've got no idea of him. I've never heard of him, but let's see what he's up to. Let's see what he's up to. He's the new Pag. Yeah. We'll see what we're on. Out of sync again. Oh shit. Right, 2 seconds. Right. One, 2, 3, 4. Let me know when. Right. Right, let's go again. That seems off. That seems off, doesn't it? Is that pretty off? Right, let's see. Right, how about now? How about now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Someone let me know where we're at, if we're in or out. Yeah, nah. Still out. Worse or better? Right, how about now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Better, worse. Worse. Ooh, okay. Better. Apparently better. Better. Much better. Almost. There. Possibly. Bit more. Should we tweak it one more bit? About half a second. Any more? Are we getting closer? Are we getting closer? Is this? Are we there? There. Switching on a little bit. Right. About there. That seemed good. Are we happy with that? Yeah. Closer, but still a bit out. Okay, cool. Let's try 4. Maybe something like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, no. It was, then it went out a bit further. Oh. Yes. No. Still out. Good. Usable? Yeah. Cool. Right. Okay, let's get a player in. Let's get DeMarco in. Thank you, chat. I need. What it is, we're using the EOS software on OBS because my DSLR camera is pretty good, but it's an old DSLR camera and it's been sat kicking around in a drawer for a while. And I was like, you know what? I could maybe get that to work, and it does work in a way, but clearly, if I click off a screen and come back onto it, it doesn't like it. That's what I'm learning. So we've got a what do you call it? We've got a cam link ordered that's downstairs, but I'm not sure if it works. So I've not tried it yet because technically, I spoke to Nerdphonic about it, and he was like, I'm not sure it's going to be good enough for you and it's going to do what you want. So I was just like, oh, I hope it works, but we'll try it, and we'll see what happens from there. So fingers crossed it works. If it doesn't, we'll just send it back. Yeah, it's not a problem, is it? But yeah, if it goes out again, let us know, and we'll get it stuck back in. Yeah. I'm just going to trigger people with numbers at this point. There you go. Get that one in there. Right. Yeah. So this Fine Wine Friday then, Katie. Is it anything you can talk about at the minute, or is it something all a bit hush hush? Having sort of Liverpool's numbers was a nightmare. I mean, yeah, I can imagine. To be honest, I'm not doing numbers. I'm not doing numbers, friendly ghost. I'm just leaving it to whatever it is. I know you got wound up with some of them in the Peterborough save, but it's fine. It's just numbers. It's just numbers. That's a wee bit hush hush. Ah, okay. No worries. Do that. Yeah, do that. Okay. Right. I like the thumbnail. That's what we'll say. Palucrack sets Bologna's future offer. What a bastard. What a bastard. Right. Anel could be coming in. That'll be good. If we can do that, then we'll get him playing as Libero. With the need to disable any teams from non-standard databases. Ah, okay, for extra bits and bobs. Hoping versus mode lets people export their teams to play against each other. That would be class. If we can get that sorted, that would be really, really good. Hoping there's more info soon, as I need to do it on draft. Either way, I think that from what they're saying about the step up in draft mode, it's gonna make it so much more interesting. They've obviously looked at things that creators have talked about this year. We've lost Maggio to Bologna, which is a bit of a shame. Also, as well, Cagliari are in for Anel, so that's not ideal either. It depends on if you could do modded with names that are interesting. Obviously, they've been speaking to creators about getting draft mode working better, and it's good that they've taken that advice on board and the experience that you know the drafters have been saying, look, you know, we like this needs to be better. Can we do something with this? Could you mix this bit up? Like, you know, get rid of that, add this in. I've not touched draft yet, so I don't know where we are, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see. And as I say, it's nice that they've taken advice from the community as well. So we'll see. Yeah, we might have a couple of bits and bobs sort of lined up. Well, not necessarily lined up, but like in the pipe works for stuff going forward during the year. So trying to mix a few bits. We'll have a little TJ versus the community again at some point when we can get some dates lined up, where we can get some free time ready to try and get it done. The one we did was such good fun. So we absolutely need to do it again. Absolutely need to do it again. Right, Sampdoria versus Torino. We're not parking the bus this time. We're going for it. Okay, we're going for it. Right, so therefore, actually let's get saved as well because the machine feels a bit laggy at the minute. But it's a lot. But your stand-up show had me rolling, by the way. No, I appreciate that, Alfie, man. That's very, very kind indeed. I don't get as much as you expect. But yeah, no, it's great. It's great that people still enjoy it, man. That's the cool thing. It's something we put a lot of time into, and yeah, I'm very proud of it that people still enjoy it, and like I love the fact that people still find it now, and they maybe haven't seen it before, and it just turns up and they're like, "Oh, this is on my radar now," and you're like, "All right, cool. Like, hope you like it." The Luigi Ferrari will be rocking. It will be. It'll be absolutely bouncing for this. Big match. Askildon's not really fully fit, and I don't really want to risk Damsgaard either. He's only just come back from injury, so we'll maybe bring him in as a sub. Not thinking about sticking him in for the full 90. Casale, possibly. Is he ready for a debut? No, let's stick with Mangala, Shabot, and Yoshida. DeMarco's just come in on loan from Inter, so we'll stick him straight in. Out on the left, Vera is going to play that Trequartista role. Carroll in the middle. Carroll in the middle does make sense, but then if we can pop the ball out to Carroll, he can nod it down, and then Cagliarella can get the finish. To be honest, so first time with Jones and Hozek, both 100% match fit, both injured. Oh God, it just seems to be the way, doesn't it? It's absolutely the way. Sampdoria home. I'm going to call that. Right. Okay, we'll try that there then with target support and then Porcher at the side. See if it works. What foot is Carroll? He's mainly left-footed. Yeah, that's why he was out there. Left-footed. 4 weeks for both. Oh. No. That's not good. That's not good at all. What's your depth like? Have you got much in-depth, or have you got money to replace them, or is it going to be like, oh, that's us done for? My keeper just did a carry us from across. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting mistakes in this game. People sort of like trying new things, or the animation. I think you get punished if you play an AM here. If they play an AM, possibly we can always drop into our Catenaccio if needs be, or we can drop Ronaldo back. I hate doing this. We can drop Ronaldo back. We can take Chabot out of a libero and make him as a flat centre. A flat central defender. We can always pull the wing backs back as well, so we can see how we get on with it, really, to be honest. All we can do is try. We want to obviously pin their wing backs down. If these guys are Mazzalas as well, then yeah, we've got something a bit interesting, but I think for now press them so that they don't come up. Have they fixed centre backs covering him when the libero goes forward? I think so, to be honest. Although we'll probably need to sit and watch it. But I mean, my centre backs and my libero is kind of attacking, I suppose, really. So I don't know whether a libero would cover for a wide centre back. It's probably not ideal. You really want a midfielder to drop back. So we might need like a regista, but then they'll get in the way of the libero. So maybe you're not meant to play wide centre backs on attack and a libero at the same time. Maybe that would make sense, Right. Let's do it then. Let's do it. First match at home. Okay. Here we go. Right. If we have to make some changes, we'll make some changes. But we're going with 2 wide centre backs and a libero, 2 wide midfielders on support, DLP Mazzala, Trequartista, target forward. Remember, not target man, target forward, and Porcher. That's the system we've got. It'd be interesting to see what Torino come out with in their setup. So we'll work that out pretty quickly, and if we have to adjust accordingly, we will do. But I'm hoping for a good game. Hoping. Not digging at you how I live. Attack this, attack him. This is the best forward defense. Yeah. Like, you know what? This is the good thing though, Alfie man. It's all trial and error, innit? This is like a save of just see what works, see what doesn't work. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. No harm done here. And to be honest, we all learn together. So, like, if there's something that does work, great. Let's have a look at it. If you've been following my streams before, you'll absolutely know that I'm not that good at winning stuff. So, how the hell's he scored that? Fucking hell. See what I mean? Right, so I love it. I've been listening to the podcast first time on the stream. That is a hell of a goal, though. That's a hell of a goal. Anyway, I've been listening to the podcast first time on the stream. Alfie, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for coming in and being part of it. It's a nice place to hang out. Oh, good at surviving. That's right. I'm big Antonio Aladice here is going to have a great season. We're going to take Sampdoria from mid-table to relegation survivalists. Oh, his contract runs out. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting, right? So Belotti's cheap because his contract runs out. Organised chaos at his best. If you can call it organised, that is, yeah. Oh, we might have a little cheeky bid for Belotti then. I know he probably won't go to us though because of the fact it's Torino, but let's have a look, shall we? We'll if you talk about organised chaos, we've got the spaghetti bolognese system as well to think about. Antonio Aladice. Oh, Cags! How's he missed that? Samuele Aladicio. Come on, Sampdoria. What you want to do is you want to play the ball up to Cagliarella and Carroll to use their pace. Don't think that's what we need to do. Right, nicely saved. We don't need the spag ball formation just yet. Don't worry. What have they got? 2 AMs, carry a ball in midfielder. If you get him quickly enough, sign a new contract on my game in early August. Okay, the capo de tutti frutti. Right, okay. We need a bit of something, don't we? Maybe it's time for Damsgaard. Right, maybe Mangala comes off. Casale can go on. Needs another midfielder. Yeah. I think Vera's lost, to be honest. Yeah, I think Vera's not really getting in the game. So, AP possibly. Got Carroll there. Actually, no, I can't, can you? Target man of support. There, maybe that, possibly. Yeah. Just imagine Big Sam wandering through the streets dressed like Homer Simpson in the Mafia episode. Nice ball. Corner. So that's what I like. I like the oh, sorry, yeah, target forward. Sorry, my mistake. I wouldn't care. I was being so good about that yesterday as well. I like the ball mechanics that they've changed this season. So the ball will spin up and it'll move and it'll just it just looks nicer. Out of sync again on mobile. Anyone else confirm? How out of sync? Huge or not? Let me know. Oh, more spin rotation, yeah, absolutely. Is it? How far are we out? I'm not sure. Definitely out, right? Okay, bear this 2 seconds then. Don't know how that's dropped down. Alright, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah. Let's work out. Yes, no. Someone who quickly answer that would be. Am I live? Bit delayed. How delayed? I need more specific than that though. More than bit. That doesn't really help me by a lot or not a lot. Half a second. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. How about There, 1, 2, 3, 4. Any better? Worse? Should be slightly better, I think. Perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. Mwah. Tutte bene. Tiny bit. It's not that bad, right? Okay. Ever so slightly better. Okay. Tiny bit out, but still not bad. Right, okay. I need to work out why the mic... I don't know if it's the mic or the camera. It's probably the camera, actually, that drops out and can't keep up. So, I'll look into that. So I don't want to go back to the webcam, you see, because the webcam's a bit crap. You know, we're on a shiny new game now. We don't want to be rolling around with pixelated face, do we? Are we still out or are we in? Go on, Andy. Oh, Andy, you did everything right there until you had to do something to think about. Oh, nice. Get the ball up top to nobody, apparently. Maybe we take these off wide centre-back and just make them into normal centre-backs on support. Wide centre-backs on support rather than on attack. It's out again. Fuck. Right, okay. How far out? Oh, 6. That's why, sorry. Okay. Right, try again, right. 1, 2, 3, back in now. It should have been way out, so this should be back in better. Actually, give me a thumbs or a no. Yep, spot on. Cool, yeah. I meant to have it at 600 and it was on 60, so that's probably why it was out. So apologies for that. Thank you very much for keeping me in check. DeMarco Cags with a header. Nice. Yeah, as I say, I don't know why the I don't know whether it's the shutter speed on the camera or whether it's the EOS software or not that doesn't pick up fully. So hopefully the cam link might do something with it. Maybe it's just the fact that the computer's just a bit old and a bit shit. Could be that, but you know, could be loads of options. I mean, this is beautiful football from Sampdoria until it went to Carroll. Nods on to nobody. Look at Benjamin Sesko. Absolute ball in real life. Looks like he's a player at Salzburg. Okay, we'll have a little look there, Yukiza. See how he looks. Happy to have a little thing there. Something's happened on the soundbar. It's probably software. Or same thing happens when you have a soundbar. Oh, right. Come on. What can we do to change this up? DeMarco's playing well, but he's knackered. Torsby maybe needs to come off. Right, we're playing well. Do we go for another forward and sacrifice that midfielder? Put Damsgaard there. Put Caputo up top. Oops. Go for a 3. Because I'll be honest, I think we're kind of in the game. If he looks better, and maybe let Candreva do. He's already on support, isn't he? Goes a winger on attack, maybe get him to push up. DeMarco looks knackered. Candreva's not particularly happy. Do we have anyone else who can pop on? I'll tell you what, DeMarco's playing well, but actually maybe we'll see. Maybe got one more thing up my sleeve. Yeah, Carroll for the big tower possibly. Candreva for De Pauli was the other option. Nothing better than a fresh FM release. Got the logo packs good to go. Now just spending 2 hours choosing a club. looks it's a rainbow. Yeah, exactly. I absolutely agree with that. Who are you thinking? Who's your team? You reckoning? Do you need some inspiration? Can our chat help? Anyone else help? Look it's a rainbow out. Give them a suggestion to play with. Papetti is a young wonder kid. Maybe we'll have a look at him as well. Come on, guys. Can't make it 2 defeats in a row, can we? Well, it's 2-1-0s though, so it's very, very Italian if that's the situation. Go to Austria. Yeah, anybody but Newcastle. Yeah, we're not going to respect anyone who manages Newcastle. Spezia. Like, the thing is, if it's the beta, I would pick someone just for, because you're only going to play a couple of years really. So it's just someone for a bit of fun. And then you want to pick your main save around that. So what's your main save? And then do something slightly different. Waste of time. Waste of time. Terrible. That's disappointing. That's a disappointing defeat, to be honest. Did we play bad? Did we play bad? I don't think so. I don't think we played that bad. I think it was a hell of a goal that beat us, sadly. Avoid Bordeaux, yeah. How's Newcastle beat after comments? Yeah. No, I've made my comments, my stance very clear on that one. Yeah, on that one, I'll be very, very clear indeed. It's got to the point where my challenge has ended up having to become called the Tony Jameson's Morally Good Adventure. Send Carroll back to the northeast and play for Gateshead. No. Not at all. Benjamin Sesko. Okay. Slovenian lad. Nice. And he turns out pretty good, yeah? Didn't know much about him. 2 goals in 5 already. That's pretty good. Well, we'll get the scouts on him, see what he says. Julius Beck. Austria could be fun. Actually. We were 16-year-old Spezia. Is he one of the ones that they got told off for? Is he one of the guys that they're not allowed to have signed? We'll take a look at him as well, actually. Yes, Austria could be fun. We're starting the Danube. We're doing the Danube challenge over here, so that's going to be we're obviously going to go through Austria at some point. So there's a few interesting teams there. So definitely worth a check out. On release, I wanted to do a long QPR save. I just want to mess around for now. Yeah, I think that's the way. I think that's the right way to do it. To be honest, I think the beat is definitely for mucking about, trying something you maybe you wouldn't normally do, and then have a little look and see sort of like what you can do instead. That, I guess, is a fair representation of the match. We sorted it out, but it wasn't good enough, to be honest. It wasn't good enough. So it's that's why we lost. Plus, it was a bit of magic from Beloy. Speaking of which, we probably can't, but let's see if we can try and get him, shall we? We're saying that he's available for stupidly cheap. We'll try and do a daft offer. Just as I say, Torino's rivalry with Sampdoria is reflecting the asking price, so they're clearly not going to be overly fussed about selling him to us. Well, let's put 3 million quid in there. See if he can see what happens. MLS is always fun for a muck about. It is. If you know what you're on about, because if you don't, then it's not the save for mucking about. Like, if you understand the waivers, if you understand drafts, if you understand salary caps and stuff, then yeah, perfect, really, really good fun. But for a casual gamer who's not clued up on it, I would avoid it like the plague. Although my co-host Matt has put out a stream on YouTube tonight, so it might still be on YouTube. Out of sync again. Fuck. I thought it was. I thought it stuck. Is it still out of sync now? Or because it seems in sync on my screen. So yeah, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I'm watching it on preview now because the fact it's going out of sync, so it may do it a little bit more regularly. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, that looks like it's going out of sync again. But yeah, it looked like it fixed itself. So it happens when the music changes. Does it? Always happens. Oh, right, okay. I'll have a look at that then. I'll have to find one continuous piece of music. see if that's a thing. Yeah, we're not going to get Belotti for 3 million quid. Right. Free kicks, fine. Let's get all that done. Loan lists. Right, there we go. End meeting. Let's get it done. Classic Tony operators. Kagi boom boom on constant repeat. I mean, could you imagine that? Could you imagine how frustrated you would be? I can only hear it all my life. I have to turn in family alike in the new format of the match of the day. I shall not tell them. Oh, bless you, Dead Fools. Lovely to see you. Give Dead Fool Cats a follow, by the way, guys. I'm sure we've already done it, but if you're not doing it, do it there. He's obviously kept out a few little areas where we're out of sync, but again, he's been streaming himself and he's got some good stuff. So definitely worth a follow, and check him out when he's online. Right, I don't think we need Belotti, so let's move on for that one. Hopefully we can get Anil through and he doesn't go to Cagliari. Vitello we can get. He does look good, doesn't he? Anything up to 8 million quid. Alfred Duncan. There's a great name. There's a great name. That face. Borger is a versatile attacking player for about 5 million quid. Any crazy loan deals to be made? We had a little look at some loan deals. There wasn't anything massively out there. We looked at Phil Jones. That was a possibility. We looked at that. So that could happen. He does look good actually, Borger. So Restos plays across the back line for about 4 million quid. Restos. We've only got all the Italian leagues loaded, by the way. So if there might be some players who are sort of here, like, so for example, Restos we're trying to find might not be in it, so it's not like a full save sort of thing. Phil Jones is going to happen. Phil Jones does have to happen, really, doesn't it? It would be fun. I mean, if we get Anil and Phil Jones, I think we're sorted. Aaron Lennon. Could you imagine Aaron Lennon, man? From the Hamlin, Mbappe, Salah and Mane, Firmino behind them. Teams are camping their own 6-yard box now. Yeah, so maybe we do go. Maybe we do go and get a Phil Jones in. My client may become upset if he's not allowed to join Sampdoria. £2.9 million fee for buying him out as well. Fruella. He does look good, doesn't he? Does Swiss count as non-EU? Barcelona, Liverpool, Real Madrid. Okay, fine. Yeah, we probably have to go in for him then, don't we? Probably have to. If those sorts of clubs are interested. We've already had Jack Wilshere on trial. We've already had him on trial all summer. He didn't really set the world alight. So we didn't go for it. So hello, Henry FM. How are you, buddy? Long time no see. Oh, he's not interested. Boo. Alright, go away then. Gentlemen and ladies, shout out for Henry FM. Give him a follow if you're not already doing so. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well, man. Saw the other day you weren't 100%, but hope you're feeling better now. So not bad. Work's been busy. Haven't been able to play the game yet. So annoyingly, yeah. I know what you mean. Sometimes it is just, but you know what? Like maybe it's just the thing of going like, you know, have a bit of time, then obviously get yourself sorted out that way and just smash into it when you can. Yeah, Gabbiadini comes back, so he can also play right midfield as well, which is going to be quite interesting. Which means we can move Candreva if we need to, because although they say he's a right midfielder, I like him on the left personally. Right, I've not done the deadline day bit, so I've got a feeling it's going to just be a case of clicking buttons, and it's not going to be as much of a big thing as we thought. But let's have a little look and see, shall we? Let's take part in Dead. Ooh, look at that! Look how shiny and nice it looks. In fact, there you go. You can see it. Can you see it? Can you see how nice and shiny it looks? Does it look too small when we've done it that way? I think it might be a little bit too small, mightn't it? We'll pop my head back over here. And I'll take it out. So, okay, so there's some rumours going around. Some rumours. Mariki, is it Sampdoria? Is he at Sampdoria in real life, is he? Oh, you quite liked it? Okay, cool. Can you see it, though? Is he at Sampdoria in real life? Because I'm not sure how much we can get him for, then, if he's... £7 million? Quite a lot, innit? Don't really think we have that much money, so... if we're going with 2012 players, let me take out Adel Tarabd as a buy. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Get Adel Tarabd in. Also, Nico Cranshaw needs to come in. Kingsley Coman to AC Milan. Ravel Morrison, be a good one. Capini, don't know what to expect here. I'm the same. I'm like, I feel a little bit like I'm sure something's going to happen massively, but then I also think nothing's going to happen here at all. This is going to be so disappointing. Like how there's currently no agents have been in touch with players joining. Okay, fine. So countdown, social feed. Do I just keep clicking and hope that it goes through? Yeah. Speculation persists that Berezinski could be leaving. No. If the right deal comes along, then possibly. Tarabd has a balanced mentality in the game. Researchers are a little wide of the mark. I mean, Ravel Morrison still managed to get a deal at Lazio, didn't he? So, yeah, I think the whole thing's a bit weird. Fiorentina made a bid for Pellegrini. Is this deal still going on? Could do with getting that over the line, to be honest. He's fairly ambitious somehow. You need to do this part of learning out of a car window. I mean, I'm not going to talk about him. But I like him. I like him a lot. So we will talk about him. Oh God, I can hear one of the children waking up. Hopefully he's going to go down. Yeah, I'm going to drive around and sit outside some other streamer's house for a bit, do an Odin Wingy. Yeah, we need to offer him out, don't we? that's fine. You can just go back to Verona. That's fine. This music is not what I ordered. Thank you very much. There you go, let's change it up. Apologies if that's put things back out of sync, but oh, this bit looks nice, doesn't it? Get the funk on. Exactly. We need disco. I thought it was going to be like electro pop, and then it was just sort of like Euro pop, and then it was just like, oh, here's like a ballad. Right. Nah, I don't need ballads. Well, still no Il Divo. Not yet. We're working on it. This bit's pretty good. The agents offers. Okay, I've been contacted by agents looking to find their players a last minute move. Here are the players interested in joining us that are worth taking a closer look at. Look, it's a Rainbow. Welcome in. I appreciate the follow. Very kind. Hope you've got some ideas for your new save, by the way, as well. If you haven't, make sure as well you get joined in the Discord, because we do a monthly challenge in there. So heads up, by the way, for everyone who's in the Discord or not there yet and maybe on the fence about joining in. The first FM22 monthly challenge is Club Bruges. So you have one season to manage as Club Bruges. We're going to do it kicking off from the 9th of November. Reason being, Jack Hendry, number one, okay, greatest defender in the world. They've got Simon Mignolet, they've got Noah Lang, they've got Wesley, Aston Villa forward, who's on loan there. They've got pretty much every wonder kid from Football Manager 2010 playing for them. And I've not managed in Belgium for a little while, so I think it'll be good fun. Plus, of course, they've got Champions League football, so it might be one of the only times I've played Champions League football this save. So, yeah, plus all the Stella Artois. Exactly. And you know what? Everybody loves frites. Frites and waffles. So yeah, so it's just a bit of fun. If you want to come and join in, please feel free. You're more than welcome to do so. It's just Ed Balanta. The waffle formation. I mean, yeah, we could. What we've got now, so we've got the spag ball in Italy, the waffle formation in Belgium. This is not. I'm going to get cancelled. If we keep doing that. Good. You know, they're the bargain into Milan. Get that mayo flowing. I'm not like garlic mayo, yes, but normal mayo, like, nah. And you know what? Come at me, bro. If that's what you, I'll die on that hill that people who think that mayonnaise is a good thing. It's not. It's not. You know what? I'm not really that bothered about this agent thing right now, so I'm just going to skip past it. I think we've got enough potential players. Oh, he's gone. Bugger. Kind of thought he was going to come there. Lotus Biscoff biscuits are Belgian. That's fine. We'll do that. Hands away from the eyes. Okay, Bolly's come in then. So apparently this is the guy who the scouts say we have to sign. So let's see if he's any good. Be interesting if he is any good. Oh, excellent. I think we've got Anne Ellen as well. Yes. Right, we've got. I think that's our business done. We've just got an achievement unlocked for rushed signing, which is a bit insulting, but never mind. Does your pod like danger because Belgium contains multiple hazards? Oh. Belgian lower leagues are crazy to managing. Yeah. I think I'd like to do that. I'd be happy with that. In fact, let me just quickly whack that in the old Discord there, because I think that'll cheer a couple of people up. It's going to go out of sync again, isn't it? Is it going out of sync? It has, hasn't it? Hope it hasn't. No, we're good. Excellent. Nice. Right. Anil's in, so that's me Libero sorted. The rest of this now we're not massively bothered about. 8 hours to click through. I think we're pretty there. But hopefully getting Philip's Saws in. Maybe not. Not going to talk about that. There's a lot of yellow as well. It's just froze for a second. Get Ricky Jones. We can't get him in, unfortunately. We've not got the full database load up. I saw it lag a little bit as well there, so we'll maybe let me know if it looks like it's out of sync again. What's happening with Daniel Sturridge? In real life or on the game? I don't know actually. Perth Glory. That's where he is. That's where he is in real life as well, actually. No worries, team does dubs. Take it easy, man. Pleasure having you in as always. Madness in a league. Yeah, exactly. A-League's fun. The A-League's fun. Darko Lazovic has got a loan deal, has he? Okay. Yeah, I think that's... I don't know, maybe I'll be interested in that, but I'm not sure. The whole deadline thing. We'll see. Squad registrations, right. We need to get Bolly in. Where's Tevez? We'll find out in a second. Who do I have to unregister now? Minimum of 4 homegrowns. Out. Let's take him out. Is that right? To take him out? I think we're all right. I think we're good to go now. I think we're good to go. Possibly. Only one way to find out if I've clicked the right buttons or not, when it tells you that everyone's really unhappy with you. There we go. Right, are we still in sync? Or are we way off? I think we might be off actually. Right, How far out are we? A bit off. Okay, cool. Right, 2 seconds. Right. One. That's quite a bit, isn't it? Right. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel as though I'm quite out. Down, up, down. Yeah. No. Are we in? Are we out? Close. Close, but no cigar. How about now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, no. I know. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it changes. Like, it's been totally fine up until this point. Yeah, cool, excellent. We're good to go. We're good to go. Fantastic. It doesn't normally do this though. This is the problem. So maybe what we'll do is then we'll just we'll play this last match. When's our last match? 11 days. Right. Okay. But what we might do if it's mucking about, we'll just do a raid. We'll raid off now. We'll get that fixed. Because we're gonna stream tomorrow night anyway. So actually, when's tomorrow? Saturday. Yeah, no, we might do Saturday. We might just do Sunday. Actually, we'll see. But we will go and pop along and see who else is kicking around in the community. Go and drop a raid in and show some love, I reckon. So let's see who's about. Right, here we go. I'll tell you what, we were going to go to him the other day. We didn't manage to get it sorted, but we'll go and drop in on Huckleberry Finn. Why have me and Matt never managed a network? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's mainly down to things like this, like technical issues, and just trying to get stuff sorted out, timing wise and that. But we'll get it. We'll try and get sorted. There's some plans to get stuff done with that sort of stuff, but we shall see if we can get it to work. I'm sure we get it to work at some point during the year. But yeah, as I say, are we in or out? I think we're out again, aren't we? In, out. Can someone give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down? Yay, nay. In sync, good. Okay, right. We're gonna go and chuck in to Huckleberry Finn, who's still online. Okay, as I say, go show him some love. Drop across. As I say, appreciate all the support for tonight. Follows, subs, raids, all been great. Genuinely enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. We'll see you back either tomorrow or Sunday. Keep your eyes on the Discord, and we'll of course let everyone know what the situation is. But we're going to go across, drop a raid in, take it easy, go and show some support, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Forza